Kevin is all right. Cut my music. Cut. I had to start mute a couple of things. Bang, 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 bang.
Hold on, you might have to turn this up.
Yeah, we're gonna turn. I mean, the volume is there, but we just gotta turn the head. This is the headphones we gotta turn up.
Yeah.
All that's headphone action right there. Let me cut my camera on. Yeah. Good afternoon, everyone. It is the Studio W Sports page brought to you by J&J. I'm your host, your man Mill, and riding shotgun for always, my guys. Let me cut your camera on real quick before we get into it. You know, Mr. Kevin Hurst, Kevin freaking Hurst, visionary, revolutionary, sports enthusiast, master of Kelvinalytics. And to my right, my street analyst.
All smoke, no light.
Not yet, anyway. I'm gonna keep it. We keeping 1,000 a day. We just can't do it on camera, but that's good. That's good, but fellas. I brought us in. What were we talking about again? We getting right into it today.
Oh, Naomi.
Naomi getting pregnant. Yeah,
Naomi getting pregnant, and them in WWE finally recognizing them as a couple. When me and you don't agree with Kevin freaking Hurst outlook.
Yeah, because he's like Kevin's acting like he's today years old when this news just broke or something like that.
No, I mean I knew it too, but it's just the fact
then
that
how can you say what you just said out your mouth?
No, but
like none of us ever watched Total Divas, okay?
But my thing,
how did she get on Total Divas then?
Wait a minute, hey,
all of them had relationships going on with other WWE wrestlers.
Yeah,
in that show, right?
They've been together since the beginning of Total Divas. They were talking about it, and that's how long they've been trying to have this kid. So when they finally broke the news, I'm like, hey, it's about time. I mean, how many blanks does his brother got to shoot?
Hey. Well, you know, but you know what's really interesting about that now.
They got 3 kids.
No, it wasn't Brother Jim. It was her.
Yeah, Naomi was on Total Divas.
No, but it wasn't. He won't shooting blanks. It
was
some things that she had going on that was preventing it.
Yeah, I wasn't trying to get. I wasn't trying to go that far.
I ain't gonna let you say that about the Oops.
Well, I
ain't gonna let you say that.
I get what you're saying, bro.
Yeah, I ain't gonna let you do it.
She had a bulletproof vest on all
the other one well.
Can't let you do it.
You were still shooting the club up, but she on a bulletproof vest. That's what we're trying to.
No, that wasn't what you were trying to say. You said what you were trying to say. I just can't let you do it.
What they was trying and failing? Is that better?
No, don't try to dress it up now. You said what you said, sir.
I'm putting some kind of lipstick on this.
No. You can't dress this thing up.
Oh, Lord.
You said it the way you want. You said it like you stepped on the ketchup pack on the outside on the ground and it just went everywhere.
What the?
Yep.
You said that's kind of how it went down. Something of being ketchup, it was mayonnaise.
See, do you know what?
I said what I said. My bad.
Boy.
And we off the rails already. We talking about ketchup packets and mayo on the ground.
I'm going to drink my lemonade.
Oh, geez.
All right, so congratulations.
First of all,
congratulations,
to Naomi and Big Jim. The comments were crazy, though. It was actually kind of hilarious to me.
Yeah, it was.
Oh, it was funny. Yeah.
But now Becky Lynch had the audacity to sit up.
That was gonna be my next statement. I'm thinking, seriously?
How irresponsible. Like, you ain't do this before.
You've done this, really? Come on now.
Like,
have we forgotten? It was only a couple years ago when she went the exact same route and gave the belt to Oscar.
Hey, look, man. I'm sorry to say, like, the man just doesn't have the pizzazz that she once had to me. Like, now it's like you got the Intercontinental belt, but you like a Seth Rollins playoff female gimmick.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Well,
yeah.
You borderline female R-Truth.
Nah, more decorated.
I'm sorry. No.
I say But before you go in on Rebecca Quinn, let me say this one thing about Naomi that is going to gloss over everybody's heads, or at least I want to be the first one to
She
say
gonna
it.
come back.
Of course.
She is the first wrestler. Well, I need to look that up. I need to look this up.
Well, there you go.
Yeah, look,
I need to look this up. I want to be.
You about to go all in.
Yeah, I got to be right.
Fact checked it.
I got to fact check it.
That's the reason why we got to go.
I ain't gonna sit up here and say she the first.
Yeah, and that's why we have to double check your sources sometimes.
But she might be the one with the most, as the most title reigns to never get beaten for the belt.
Because she had to give up. They had to give up the tag team.
This is
without losing.
Yeah, because she had quit,
and
it's her second
time having to give up the women's championship without losing.
I don't think nobody's done it more than her.
No, nobody has.
But I got to fact check that.
But she definitely need a real run with a belt, so she can really put her name and dominance in the books.
Does she really though? With that one stat, that one stat should hold a lot of weight.
I mean, it do, but like
that stat should hold a whole lot of weight, bro.
But
you keep getting these titles, they can't nobody beat you when you got the championship.
It's kind of like, well, since you said like that, then it's kind of like she the female version of her brother-in-law. Then
nah,
Jay.
Nah, 101.
Like main event, they flirting around with him, give him the belt, this, that, and the third. Like,
but Jay didn't even have his that long.
No.
Like
she's had decent. She had decent
runs, decent stints.
Yeah, it was either cut. It was cut short by injury.
I mean, but the problem. I mean, she didn't really
run with her and old girl was cut because of money. Let's be real. They both walked away from them.
It wasn't for money. They told them to drop the belts because they was gonna drop the belts over some BS. Oh, that's the reason why they quit. Okay. It was. I mean, you want to say money? That's fair. That's fair to throw money in it because we talking about contract negotiations and things of that nature. Money is always going to be a factor in everything that we do. So to say money, yeah, that's fair. But the whole dust up was. It was something they was gonna drop the belts over some BS that they wouldn't try nobody else with, and they just weren't going for it. Now, credit to them, that was the right move because in the end of the day, it worked out well for both of them.
Yeah.
They at the end of the day, they're getting what they wanted.
Because she came back and her stop power was different when she came back this time.
Yeah. And it's gonna be different when she come back again.
Yeah, but is she gonna come back still a heel, or is she gonna come back a babyface to earn the title?
Remains to be. It all depends on the season.
Stay tuned for that.
It depends on the season.
See, right now, I mean, I look at it like with Becky, with the belt, with that Intercontinental belt. She's a heel, but
is she not over? Like she used to?
Valkyria or somebody. You know what would be so terrible for her? And I think even if she agreed to it, it would hurt her personally. She lose the belt to the Bella twin.
Oh, Nikki Bella?
Yeah.
Well, for one thing, the one thing I know we can agree on, the booking has been trash.
What for that? For her?
Yes.
The booking overall has been trash.
I mean, her best fight will always be.
I mean, it's not just
she lost that she beat for the belt.
It's not just one person per se. It's overall it has been garbage.
I don't want to see Bayley as the Intercontinental champion.
Bayley's got self-identity issues. Like she can't catch a break for nothing. She's the one I think has got screwed over the most because she's a Grand Slam champion. But then they wrote her off SummerSlam. They wrote her off WrestleMania, And have you noticed that she ain't won a match in months?
But you know why I think Belle is so stagnant? And because if you can really look at it, she's stuck in between two worlds, the babyface world and the heel world. And she mentally, she don't know which one she want to be. It's you y'all telling me y'all can't see that?
Oh, we already kind of suspected it. But when you sitting there, you can't.
Now, y'all watch more wrestling than me, though. Y'all watch more wrestling than me, and I know this. I've been seeing it.
Well, I wouldn't say
She can't. She gotta choose a lane.
Well, put it this way. I mean,
and she don't know which one that she want. That's why you're gonna continue to see her lose matches because she ain't choose the lane yet.
I think honestly, we all seen the same, almost the same amount of wrestling per se, whether it's on Instagram or PLEs. We've all seen what's basically going on. It's just different angles. That's the only difference. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, yeah, I mean, you're going to catch it either on the replay the next day or you're watching it live.
Well, I know one thing. With Piper Nevins beating Penn and Charlotte Flair last night, that put them in contention for a match with her and Alexa Bliss for them belts.
And notice how that was long overdue because Piper ain't won a match in months either.
I mean, they doing double duty between that
because
and NXT.
Chelsea can't do nothing. It's like David really either doing Chelsea
they might
dirty.
As well just go ahead and make Chelsea and just do it like on some real. Just make her the manager for them.
Because she can't wrestle out of a wet paper bag.
That's the crazy thing. That's another thing that we're missing from wrestling now.
What's that?
The outside of Paul Heyman, the managers. Somebody, it was always more than one star that had a manager.
Yeah.
Like we need a couple of more of those.
It's not so much. If you're going to incorporate the drama, you'll need more managers.
Yeah.
Why can't?
But I mean, I don't know. I do. In some parts of it, I like the direction that Stephanie and Triple H taking WWE in. But I also feel like with the direction that they're taking this in into the next generation, it's taking a lot away from the purity of it, even if we knew it was fake. You know what I'm saying? It's this the new era of what the way that they leading us in. It's going to take away a lot of the nostalgia, and it's going to take away a lot of the impact of big major fights.
Yeah. So let me
I'm on the fence about it.
All right, let's I don't want to get see the thing is I don't want to get too far into the wrestling.
Okay, well, you want to go W?
Yeah, let's go back to the W. Let's go back to the W.
Yeah,
it's 314 on Elma.
Well, this one's going to have to be yours, Mill, on that one, cause
it's 314.
Oh, no, because he go ask that question again.
Yeah, the WNBA, like we got the game on right now. New York Liberty and the Atlanta Dream is up up by 20 points, 55-35. And I'm saying right now, and my thing is, without Caitlin Clark, I don't feel like anybody really paying enough attention to the W. And to you, Mr. Mr. Fatu, what do you say to that? Because I still feel that way.
I mean, yeah, but
I still feel that way.
you crazy.
So
Hold on, Ken. Let me ask you. Hold on. Let me check your temperature.
I'm good.
What's wrong with you?
Nothing.
Something got to be wrong with you when you say what you just said.
I feel like
Ali,
ain't nobody paying attention to the W called Caitlin Clark.
no, because they was paying attention to it with Asia Wilson.
How many?
They was paying attention to it with Sabrina.
I mean, we're paying attention to it.
They was paying attention to it with
We're paying attention
with
to
Stewart, with Brianna Stewart.
Yeah, with Stewart.
Aaliyah Boston.
Yeah, keep going. Keep going.
Kelsey Plum. The coach, even the coach of the Las Vegas Aces. It's been star power there. And if you're gonna say that, you might as well say if they losing attention because of Caitlin Clark, then they definitely losing attention because Angel Reese ain't been playing. But she's
Angel Reese been balling.
Yeah,
it's just the rest of the squad ain't been.
But well, she just got back off an injury. Let's talk. You know what? You free to think what you want to think, but
yeah, ain't nobody talking about W right now, bro.
You the only one that ain't talking.
And you got the Dallas Cowboys to thank for that.
You the only one that ain't talking about it because you done been looking at that Dallas Cowboys Netflix series, huh?
No, I need to watch it though. I need to make sure I do my part in keeping Jared's numbers up. I need to watch it, but I haven't.
Well, don't feel too bad, man, because I haven't done it either.
They stole all the headlines.
I haven't watched it either, but
what?
They ain't still all the headlines.
But man, I'm not saying I don't know about the W,
but you know
because
the W is not moving the needle.
Because mark my words, Nafisha Collier is going to be your WNBA MVP.
Who?
Nafisha Collier.
Who she play for?
She plays for the best team in the league, Minnesota Lynx.
Okay.
That girl can. Hey, look.
Okay.
I'm an Aces fan.
Look, you got it.
No, that's right. I got it. I'm an Aces fan. I love me some Asia Wilson, but she don't have enough behind her. She don't have enough with her. I think Kelsey Plum leaving the Aces and going to the Sparks was the worst thing for all parties involved because ain't nobody get better out of that.
She left because she wanted to be able to prove herself as a player that can lead a team.
Where are the Sparks now?
Hey, look, that's what she said.
What's the rank? What ranking are the Sparks now?
Oh boy,
they're not doing what the Dream is doing right now.
Hey, look,
I can promise you, they're not as good as the Dream. They're not as good as the Liberty. They're not as good as Vegas.
Let me check the record while they're debating over there.
You a star player. You don't want to be just succumb to being a great player around other great players when you know yourself that you a dog just like the other people that on your team is. Like
okay.
Sometimes some people gotta lead so you can know who to get the respect on their name. All right. Okay. But for example, KD left Oklahoma. Russell put everybody put respect on Russell's name when they see what he was doing without him.
But we also see where players go to other places that don't pan out. They try to prove that they think they could just do what they do everywhere.
It could be the worst team this year, and she come back and get add a player, but she's that superstar on that team and lead them to a championship next year.
She ain't leading the Sparks to no championship.
They are currently 17 and 18. They on the outside looking in as far as the playoff standings go.
So, like I said, right now,
if the playoffs started today, they would not be in it.
Look, I'm just saying what she said herself.
That's fine.
They only half a game out of 8th place.
That's fine. Guess what? Okay, fine. Guess what? I'm 46 years old and I can still dunk a basketball. How much does my words matter? Can I go out there and do it?
That's a lie.
Can I do it? Hell no. But I said it though. I said it though.
She can possibly lead the team. Can I give my lighter, sir?
I can say it though.
What she talking about?
That I would love to see that.
Yeah.
What she's saying is possible.
Oh man.
And what I'm saying is possible.
No, it's not, man, unless what you at home on the back of your door.
Yeah.
Man, that's
But still,
that's bulldog.
I said it. It don't mean it's true.
Hey, look.
She can say everything she want about herself.
Hey,
right now, the Sparks is not in the playoffs.
Currently, again, they are 17 and 18. They are half a game out of 8th place. If the playoffs started today, right now they would not be in.
Yeah, I hope you're happy. I love you.
Yeah. So yeah, again, Emma, if you're listening, yeah, here we are.
Yeah.
And
Atlanta Dream came out of nowhere, to be honest with you. We still locked into this game. They up 62-38. And
so you can say that's a wrap, basically.
And honestly, I credit them new ownership because remember their last owner, said some questionable things and was forced to sell the team. I forgot her name. I forgot what the lady's name was, but ever since then they started, drafting better, and it seems like it's paying dividends this year. They finally started to turn the corner.
Because weren't they one of the worst ones last year?
Yeah.
Okay.
They had like 5 picks in the first round.
Okay, all right.
They had
catch up.
They had draft capital.
Well, and it's actually, and they are in second place as far as the standings go. So, like I said, kudos to that. So, there's always what I would say was the first story, but that's a great feel-good story for the W in a way. That should be more celebrated, but it's not even talked about.
Right.
Because of Caitlin Clark. Without her, the W as a whole has not moved the needle per se. They haven't.
And they missed out on a whole lot of opportunities because you got to think about it. I mean, this is a sophomore season. Everybody's traveling around the world to see her. And she's missing these games now. I don't know how many times they're going to have the All-Star game in Indiana. But that was a huge missed opportunity there. Yeah, because she was out with that. I mean, I'm not saying interest ain't nothing to play with.
No,
you take as much time as you need to give out. But at the same token, these are the W. They really put a lot of
pressure,
stock.
Well, yeah,
they put a lot of stock into Caitlin Clark, and her availability is killing them right now. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah, I mean, that particular case should be studied as to okay.
Everything else, I'm just trying to piss Roma off.
Well, you succeeded in that.
Oh, no, wait till later.
Oh, Lord. But no, but again, a lot of ticket sales. And then, I do have to agree with the fact, and let's not forget that last year, she single-handedly changed towns. In other words, whatever venue they originally played in, they had to upgrade. They had to move.
Yeah.
Prime example. They had to move when they played against the Mystics. They had to move to the Capital One Arena. Remember?
Yeah, I remember that.
Yes. And that was one. And I remember my homegirl, shout out to Sonya Lee, she provided the bus trip mainly because of Caitlin Clark. Yep. So she wanted to get in on the whole experience per se, But another reason why, and even WB touched on this before, I haven't seen not one WNBA jersey to this point. Have you, Mill, in your travels?
I've seen one guy have on he had on the Asia Wilson's jersey.
Right.
I was on one of CJ shows and I forgot the young man's name, but shout out to him.
Right.
And I was envious because I said that's what I wanted. But life be lifing. But I'm eventually get my my WNBA jersey collection going. But right now, hey, Mr. Derek Galloway, DG, what's good, man?
What's going on, fellas? What's going on? I see I jumped into the WNBA. I see you
Yeah,
jumped
we
into
got
the
we got
WNBA.
we got to have some WNBA talk, man.
Ain't nothing wrong with that.
I
'Cause
tried
if
to
I
touch
were to
on.
get a WNBA jersey, the first one I'm getting is Dawn Staley. That was my idol back in the day when I was a kid.
They need to bring the comments back, man. What happened with
I
that?
mean, the throwbacks are the best ones, to be honest with you.
I'm with you on that one, DJ.
The throw, if you want to get it, the throwbacks. The throwback, because people they'll come to you, they're like, yo, what did you get? I mean, you're like just by you're a walking billboard. When you have on a jersey,
Yes.
period, no matter who team you represent, you're a walking billboard. And just by that, we'll create conversations anywhere you go.
Good. And also, hey, join us. Just joining in the conference. This man has perfect timing. The boxing guru, Mr. Mark Daniels. Hey, Mark, how you doing, man?
Oh, bro, I'm good. I just got in from Baltimore a couple hours ago. I went back there for a wedding. So it's been a crazy 48 hours, but everything's good.
You was right up the street.
Yeah, my nephew got married. Yeah, it was. I flew in Thursday. My nephew got married on Friday. I came back this morning.
Oh man! Huge shout out.
The world traveler. Mark should get a name, man. The world traveler, along with the boxing guru.
Man, I tell you what, it was fun. But them man, it was yeah, it was something different. I'll put it to you like that. But yeah, everything is cool. They got these games on right now. They got the college football games on. I see.
Yeah. We got a football. We got a preseason game on one TV and a WNBA on another TV.
Yeah, they're on we're not on the. Yeah, we had the Rams and the Browns last preseason game on, but we really is getting into the we're talking about the WNBA and everything that's going on with that. I made a comment. I said that really nobody's really paying attention to the WNBA unless Caitlin Clark is in the lineup, and that sparked that we went off the rails from there, and it got into the jersey sale. So I just want to get your take on that, and also you too, that Mr. Galloway, because you joined in right in the middle of that conversation. Now, no wrong answers here, but give me. I'm gonna start with you, Mark. Give me your take on what I said. Do you feel like the WNBA does not have the same appeal? Is nobody's not a whole lot of people are really talking about without Caitlin Clark there?
You can definitely tell a difference. You can tell there's a difference. I watched it regardless. I'm not gonna lie, when she came into the league last year with Angel Reese and some of the other girls that came in, Cardoso and a few other ones, it spiked my interest up even more. And last year, WNBA games were must see. I don't really know if they're going. I'm curious. I don't know if they're still drawing the same crowd since Caitlin Clark is out. But if not, it's going to humble a lot of those girls that was against her coming into the league. And I say that because, like I said last year, when it first came up about Caitlin Clark, I was like, hey, man, I'm riding that train as long as it's moving. If it's going to get me paid, whatever. But you can tell there is a difference in the energy of it, why she's not playing. I don't even see ESPN or any of those other stations advertising the way they were when she was playing. It seems like, it seems like now they'll say, "Oh, that's not true," but I don't see it. I mean, I don't see it.
Not there. The push is not the same.
No,
not the same as it was.
The momentum they had last year has been gone.
Yeah, I mean,
that's all I was trying to tell Fatu. It's like we pay attention to it, but to the average listener or to the average viewer,
the casual fan, if you ask 10 people on the street,
the casual fan, nobody's is not at the topic of at the top of everybody's discussions.
Well, I'll say this about women's basketball as a whole, and WNBA and women's college basketball. in my opinion, that tournament they had a couple of years ago, not just last year, but the year before, where it was every team had a superstar. Basically, you had Juju, you had Hidalgo from Notre Dame, you had the girl from UCLA, you had Carolina girls, South Carolina girls, you had Connecticut, you had Iowa, you had LSU. Every team had superstars on it, and I think when those players started to migrate over to the WNBA, you started to get this attention. Of course, Caitlin was a big pull of getting, the sponsors and the cameras and the eyesight to the WNBA. But I think and this may be a hindrance, but having those females, young ladies, women, play for 3 to 4 years in college allowed them to build up their personal brand or build up their stardom, and they can take that to the league, to the W with them. You don't get that in college basketball for men because they're leaving straight from high school or 1 year. So if you notice in the draft, some of those people, you have no idea who they are in the NBA draft. You're like, who? Huh?
Right.
What? And they have to wait a few years to develop. Some do, some don't. But I think when Juju and Hidalgo and the rest of those females get into the W, I think it's going to cause. You're seeing it now with the young lady from Connecticut, where she put 44 up the other day. I mean, these ladies can ball. It's just, I wish that they would give more spotlight than just one
More
person.
star power is on the way.
That's what I'm saying. Exactly.
So, all right, let me ask you.
Go ahead, Kevin. Go ahead.
Okay, so let's say, for example, let's say when Caitlin comes back, let's say Caitlin and Juju, when Juju joins with the W, do you think they can gather the same momentum as it was last year?
Hey, put it like this.
Possibly.
Juju,
it depends on how she comes back from an injury.
If Juju come back, the player that she was, or even better than what she was before the injury. Yeah. And let's not forget, her numbers, her first 2 years in college rank up there with Caitlin Clark numbers.
I'm gonna say this: if Caitlin don't hurry up and get back soon, they as in the sponsors, or they as in the shows, are gonna move on to somebody else. And that next person in line right now look like Beckers. That girl can ball. Like, she don't need to sit there and shoot threes.
I'm gonna say this because I really felt that Juju rookie year was a better season than Caitlin Clark's senior year.
I don't know about that.
Okay.
Not her freshman year.
Yes.
I don't know about that.
Hey, Juju put the college world on notice why Caitlin was doing her thing, bro.
She did.
Come on,
she
don't
did.
do that.
But no, I said it's not a dominant.
Caitlin Clark got that award, Player of the Year, because of who she was. You look at it hands down for what Juju did for USC her freshman year. She was the best player in college basketball.
I'm not saying she wasn't. I'm saying that Caitlin was breaking records, NCAA records, during that run, and got to the championship.
Yeah,
Did she
but
win it? No.
The thing is, Juju was breaking records too, but Caitlin had the cameras on her.
Yeah.
And once the cameras got on Caitlin Clark, they just stuck there.
That's mainly because Juju played on the West Coast.
It don't matter what coach. Yeah, it don't matter.
It kind of matters.
I hate to put it out there. It's nothing Juju can do. There's nothing Juju can do outside scoring 100 points in the game that she's going to be able to outshine Caitlin Clark right now.
Mill, let me ask you this.
Is a star power. She's a draw.
Mill, just a quick question. If you were to compare Juju to an NBA player, who would her game represent? Like, mirror. Who would you say would mirror her game?
Russell.
Like Paul George or something, or
nope.
Like young Paul George.
I won't be honest with you. I think when I saw Juju, she, oh man, she
Grant
didn't.
Hill. Grant Hill.
No, I won't be honest with you. With the firepower she had, she reminded me a lot of Kobe.
Okay. All right. Let's say Kobe. Now, Caitlin Clark. Whose game does she remind you of? That should be an easy question.
Oh, me, Larry Bird all day long.
Larry Bird.
Oh, yeah.
Not Stephen Curry.
Nope.
I mean,
You
I
sure
say
about
Larry,
that?
but Derek, I say a reason. I say Larry Bird for a reason. I say it for a specific reason.
Okay.
You know, when Larry Bird came in the NBA, him and Magic came in together. The NBA was in trouble. They was in big trouble. And
Basically,
that rivalry that Magic and Bird created, it saved the league. And to be honest with you, and what I'm saying is, at that time, a lot of the world had never seen a white dude that played the way Bird did. I mean, he balled.
I get
And
that. I get that, Mark. But here, let me jump in real quick. Bird don't bring the ball up. Bird don't have 11, 12 assists a game.
He could, and that's the thing.
But he didn't though. That's what I'm saying. I don't get the Bird reference because
I just
Bird
think.
doesn't play that
Let
way.
me bridge this a little bit.
Hey, look, man, I seen an interview where Isaiah Thomas said Larry Bird used to, before the games, be like, who y'all got checking me tonight?
The whole point of the question, Mill.
Larry Bird felt disrespectful if that man said it was another white man checking him. He said, man, you better put one of your brothers on me.
I got you.
But that's not
the whole point of me asking the question is, I did the comparison for both. I asked you guys for comparison for both players, right? We said Kobe for Juju, and we said Larry Bird or Stephen Curry for Caitlin. If you're a fan,
I got two different ones. But
who are you going to go see as an NBA fan? Are you going to go see this person or the person that shoots from half court?
I'm going to see Juju.
Well, of course.
I'm going to see Juju.
now, any I don't this one from Mark. What about Pistol Pete?
Oh, and I say no. I say, and the reason why I say that, I mean, Pistol Pete came with you know what? That ain't a bad one, Mill, but he came with a lot of. Yeah, that ain't bad. Now that I keep thinking about that, because this dude led the nation in scoring 44 points a game. He hit the flare. He could do it all. And I mean, it was flashiness that we had not ever seen. I mean, you know what? No, that's not bad. You know, the thing with Caitlin, I get the Steph Curry thing because the way she shoots and
that would have been my pick.
But look,
I see a little bit of Steve Nash in her. I see a little John Stockton in her. You know, she's like a mix of players, but that's Pistol Pete. That's Pistol Pete. Pistol Pete might be the better one.
The NBA comparison for Caitlin Clark.
That's what we're asking though. What is it?
Sabrina.
Y'all saying Larry Bird. I didn't get that. I didn't get that at all.
Game. We seen it already from Sabrina in so many aspects.
No, I can't go with that. I can't go along with that one.
I can. Well, they do a lot of the same things.
It's a lot to do the same things, but Caitlin does it.
It's just because of what she did at college.
She can make. All right, put it this way. They can make all the same shots, just not the same way.
I feel
because I'm not going to take away from Ionescu. Ionescu can do it all, but my comparison for Juju was Kyrie. It's kind of hard doing the cross references like that because of the height differential and the athletic ability to dunk and things of that nature. But the way Juju finishes.
That's why I was thinking you were thinking about finishing at the rim. Yeah.
The way she has a handle, and the way she finishes, that's Kyrie to me.
I feel like Russell because I like the way that she attacks the basket. She attacks the basket with like the type of aggression young Russell did.
She can
Yeah.
shoot better than Russell.
Oh Lord.
Question for y'all real quick, because I'm trying to read. I'm not believing the hype in the dirt sheets. Is Russell retired?
No.
He was
I know-
supposed to go overseas. From what I heard,
Man, Russ is just sitting around for the right suitor because it you might end up possibly really seeing him.
All right, who did just retire though? It was an NBA player that just retired. 10 years in. Was it Jeff Teague?
No, it was
No.
John Wall.
John Wall. John Wall. I know
Wall.
it started with the J. Huge shout out to him. 10 years in the league.
11.
10 years, 11 years, double digits in the league, double digit years.
Well,
That's success in
hold
itself.
on. Let's keep it real. He actually really played in the league 7 years and just was on somebody's team for the last 4.
He got a check. What them checks add up to?
can I ask a question real quick if we have time?
Man, we got plenty of time.
We
Go
got
for
plenty.
it.
If we
This
have
is
time.
this is a trivia question for all of you, because I got into like an argument with my son while I was cutting grass earlier today, and it's a trivia question. So check me out, right?
I was
There's a NBA player who played 7 years in the NBA, right? And in his 7 years, he made the All-Star game 3 times. Would you consider that player to be worthy of a statue or number retire or anything of that nature? Just simple yes or no, everybody.
I probably would give him a
Now,
number,
which
but
player?
I definitely ain't.
No.
gonna give him
I'm not going to tell you the player yet, Kevin. I'm not going to tell you. I just want a simple yes or no.
Man, you talking about Michael Redd?
No, I'm not. But go ahead, yes or no.
No, I advertise number, but I ain't
It
giving him.
depends.
Oh, you talking about Derrick Rose?
It depends on what he did.
You talking about
It all
Derrick Rose in
depends.
Chicago?
I was going to say, if injury played a role in his career getting derailed,
That's soon as
Then-
you said
So before you get the name, yes or no, would you retire his number? 3 All-Stars.
I
Is
would.
this-
If you
I
talking
would.
about Derrick Rose, he deserve it.
I mean, because we just can't talk about a random player. What he do with them 3 years is the question.
He talking about Derrick Rose, bro.
Derrick
He
Rose,
just
he
left off the MVP award. He said
he-
a 3-time All-Star. He just left off the MVP award. And we
Yeah.
all know we all have seen
You
it.
got,
Chicago just put it out there that they're gonna retire his number.
yeah.
I guess the question, since you guys figured it out, it was Derrick Rose. Is that a yes or is that a no?
Yeah, I would.
I retire his number. Yes.
Yes.
Will he get a statue? No, I don't know about that.
Yeah.
No.
I don't know about a statue.
It's
though.
nobody it's no other bull worthy of the statue besides the man that they got one in front of the stadium.
Okay, so
Let's be
what
real.
would be your
there's gonna be
reason
any
for
other
giving?
statue?
So
If there's
I guess
any other statue in Chicago, they'll be on that same bull squad.
yeah, most definitely. So aside
Ain't
from,
nobody on that bull squad getting a statue.
I don't know.
What you say, DG?
I think Pippen probably deserved one, but that's another story. But my question is, you said yes? Everybody said yes. They would retire Derrick Rose number for 3 All-Star games. But
Yes,
he had that
absolutely.
one MVP season. Okay, all right. So
Yes.
I guess the question is on that: why? Why would you retire his number?
Why?
What did
for
Derrick
one,
Rose win? What did he win? What did he accomplish? What did he do to deserve to retire the number? Because
for-
right now,
for
right
what?
now, hold on. Right now, there's Pippen as a retired. There's Jordan, and I think some other guy. I can't remember his name right now. So what did Derrick Rose do to
Okay.
deserve a retired number? Because that's forever.
Well, let me say. Can I say
Sell out the United Center.
no? Well, my perspective a little bit different than that. But for one, Chicago born, Chicago raised.
Selling out the United Center.
I don't
was
think that
able-
qualifies as a retired.
Yo, hold,
number.
let's listen, Derek. Let me cook on to why I feel the way that they do and should be honoring it. For one, Chicago born, Chicago raised. He's one player that went to the same high school and wore the same number as the late great Denny.
This has nothing to do with NBA stuff. I mean, what are you talking about?
Listen, I'm gonna go ahead. But what he did when he got drafted by the Bulls, he made them relevant again. It won't MJ era, but they were definitely one of the best teams in the league when he got there. Along with Tom Thibodeau, even though Tom Thibodeau was the reason that his career ended a little premature. But the impact of him coming from Chicago, being from Chicago, being the number one pick by the Bulls, and was able to do what he did and why he was a Chicago Bull. Yeah.
I agree that if on potential he never got hurt, he probably would have been the second greatest Bull of all time. I agree with that. If he never got hurt, just on potential. But you can't go on potential because here's why. And this is where I got to arguing with my son on this, because he brought up Grant Hill. Well, Grant Hill's in the Hall of Fame, and Grant Hill did this and did that, and he played hurt and this, that, and the other. And I said to him, Grant Hill not only had the potential, but he actually was living up to it. He was the LeBron before LeBron, or supposedly the heir to Jordan at that time. That's exactly what that was. Say what?
Now, also Grant Hill won a national championship with Duke and had a gold medal. I mean,
yes.
When you talk about the NBA Hall of Fame, they take all that in consideration.
What with Dream Team 2?
Yeah, don't he have a gold medal?
2 or 3. I think it was 2 or 3.
Yeah, Dream. He was on Dream Team 2.
Yeah, he was on the Dream Team.
Well, Dream Team 3 definitely didn't get to the gold medal.
Yeah, 3 didn't, but 2 did.
No, I think 3 did. It was 4 that did.
No, 3 won bronze. They did not win gold.
You sure?
Yes, I'm sure. The second Dream Team was the last Dream Team that won
92 won gold. 96 won gold. 2000 won gold. It was 2004.
No, they didn't. No,
2004 didn't win it. It was 2004.
That's what I'm saying. I know what I'm talking about.
It was 2004. I was in Atlanta then.
Yeah, they didn't win that because they had Marbury, Iverson, and LeBron, and Dwayne Wade, and Carmelo. They had them on the bench. I think they had Larry Brown coaching into the ground. Yeah. No. 2000 had Garnett and Vince Carter in them.
Oh, that's when Vince cleared the
right.
French.
Exactly. Yeah. Kobe and them was like 2008, 2012.
Yeah, that was Kobe was afterwards. Yeah. Kobe was a resurrection.
Yep. That was the redeem team.
Kobe was a resurrection of the Dream Team.
Yeah, that was the redeem team.
Yeah.
But going back to my point though, I think Derrick Rose had great potential. Should he ever retired his ring? It's debatable, but I don't think it should have been a slam dunk. Yes. Did he have things that looked good and felt good? Great hometown story. Great this, great that. Yeah, well, that was great. But was what you did on the court and only 3 All-Star games and 1 great season. And my son kept arguing back and forth with me until I hit him with this.
Really
I said, hold on. I said, hold on. Let me finish the whole thing. The point I was making was, would you rather have Jaden Daniels in 10 good years, or would you rather have Robert Griffin in 1 spectacular year? And that's what I was trying to compare him to, to give a synopsis of the whole story, right? And he kind of like leaned towards it, but I'm saying that's kind of the same thing with Grant Hill and Derrick Rose. Derrick Rose, his light shined very brightly in 2011, winning the MVP, almost got to the finals. But Grant Hill was consistent. 9 years, he was in the MVP race. Derrick Rose was in the MVP race 1 time.
But
Derek, hold on, Derek. You said something. Hold on. Hold up. Roma. Hold up. There's one thing that throws that off. Grant Hill wasn't in the MVP race for 9 years. Grant Hill got hurt. No, he got hurt. He got hurt in Detroit, where they basically ruined him.
We Googled it.
Well,
we Googled it when we were arguing. I didn't say he won it. I said he was in the race. He was in the top 10 race.
I didn't say win. I mean, I'm surprised he was in the top 10 for 9 years, and I say that.
I didn't say consecutively either. I'm not saying consecutively. I'm saying throughout his 16 years, 9 of them he was in that race.
Yeah, but you got to.
But dude, he ain't played.
Yeah, but no disrespect to him, but the last 7, you barely saw him. I mean,
yeah, he stole money from Orlando and Phoenix. That's the last time you actually touched the court was when he was with the Phoenix Suns.
Well, the last time I saw Grant Hill that was on that MVP caliber type of run was in Detroit. When he left out of Detroit, went to Orlando, I don't even know if he played a game in Orlando. I mean, but I'll say this:
he played 5 preseason games.
The Detroit Pistons ruined that dude. They had him playing on a broken ankle. I'll never forget that. Then he developed a staph infection that almost cost him his leg. To be able to even come back was amazing. And you're right there. He was on a roll where I thought he would have been in an MVP race, if not won it on several occasions when he was in Detroit. Unfortunately, that was the worst place he could have ever been.
Yeah,
because that medical staff sucks. That medical staff sucks. I'm surprised he didn't sue the hell out of him. They just messed that dude up.
But the point of the argument is, and this is for everybody, would you rather have 10 above average or great seasons or 1 spectacular season? That was my whole point of the argument.
Well, you know what? I'll be honest with you. I'd rather have the 10 productive because, see, you might have that 1 spectacular year, then your team sucks for the next 10 years afterwards.
So you saying Derek, that D Rose didn't have productive seasons outside of that 1 spectacular season?
No, he's not saying that.
That's not what I'm saying.
He's not saying that. He's saying what he's basically saying is the consistency of the years that he played. No, Romar, I'm with you on that. I mean, at one point he was the highlight box for the NBA. He had like 3 or 4 years, but when he blew it. I agree with you. I agree with you.
But I'm just saying, if Derek gonna compare Grant Hill's career to Derrick Rose MVP season, well, let's not forget that Grant Hill most spectacular season was him and Jason Kidd's rookie year.
I disagree on that.
Well, I tell you what.
Was Grant Hill's best.
That was Grant Hill's best.
No, he had some great years after that rookie of the year. Like I said, my whole thing with Grant Hill was watching that playoff game when he had a broken ankle, and Detroit had him landing, and they had him playing. And then I saw him laying on the floor over there. And see, you got to blame Orlando's general manager. I'd have fired that dude immediately. I mean, when his ankle was messed up, I said I wouldn't pay. You know what? I wouldn't take him. And then Orlando came with that crazy money, thinking him and Tracy McGrady. Somebody didn't do their homework.
Well, his agent was a smart dude because he got all that money in Orlando.
Yeah, and don't get me wrong, guys. I'm not saying Derrick Rose is a good player. He's way more explosive than Grant Hill, way more explosive. But we're talking potential, what he potentially could have done versus what Grant Hill did do. Were those did do years better than Derrick Rose's? No, because Derrick Rose was explosive. He was in the MVP race with LeBron and he won it. Got that, understand it. But he never got back to there after those injuries, is what I'm saying. That's all. That's all I was saying. And
So
the whole subject was.
Hold on, did Grant Hill get back there after his injuries?
He was there before. He was there before, and he
Grant
did have some good. Go ahead, Mel.
on Grant Hill's best. How far? How
Grant Hill team,
How far
Grant
did he
Hill
get there?
team never was a number one seed. He never had a number one seeded team.
So we trying to say who had the better career, or whose career would you rather have? Or we
I was
still
basically
saying that
talking
Derrick
about.
Rose don't deserve what he's getting?
I'm talking about two things. Number one, the jersey retirement, right? Should have been a slam dunk. He gets the jersey retirement, and then my
Yes,
son brought
absolutely.
up. He brought up Grant Hill, and Grant Hill got injured too, but he still made the Hall of Fame. That was his argument with me. But the whole point is, I wanted to find out if you guys would agree that a person who made 3 All-Star games should have their jersey retired, to be sitting up there next to Jordan and Pippen.
All
That's
right,
what I was.
Let me address that. Let me cook a little bit. Let me address
course.
that part. I say absolutely it is a slam dunk, because you know why? This
for it.
this NBA that we're talking about, it is a business. Those 3 spectacular seasons, this man has filled out seats and bought you some glimmer of hope after Jordan left, that there still can be success there.
And contended.
Not only is he from
Consistently with
Chicago
LeBron.
and all that thing, so he's a hometown kid coming to be a savior. Yes, all things considered, he sold out Chicago Stadium after Jordan. He deserves his Employee of the Year award.
And that's not easy to do.
And sometimes it's not about the X's and O's and how many points you make per game, but these people are coming to see you. You are being featured not only in that stadium, but that entire city. You are repping that entire city. You are a representation of them.
And I get it
So,
that the city loved him, and I get it that he did a lot for the city as far as bringing them galvanizing
just
back
on
together.
that alone.
But for that,
Just on that alone,
three,
it's a slam
3
dunk.
to 4 years deserves a number retirement though. 3
Yeah,
to 4
Look,
years.
he had a better career than Tony Kukoc as a Chicago
Well,
Bull.
look. Let me bring this home for you. For 3 years, James Harden did what he did. Had his jersey retired in the strip club. Why can't Derrick Rose get his?
And I'm
All that money James Harden made it
and-
rain up in there. He got his jersey retired.
And just to be clear, I'm not saying he doesn't deserve to have his jersey retired, right? I'm not saying that. I'm saying that is it a slam dunk?
Shop got in the NFL Hall of Fame.
Say what?
Watch.
Say what? Say it again.
If Grant Hill got in the Hall of Fame, Derrick Rose gonna end up in the Hall of Fame.
Yeah, he's a Hall of Famer.
Well, they all gonna end up getting in the Hall of Fame some way or another.
He got a gold medal. Everybody's getting a gold medal, getting in the Hall of Fame, bro.
Yeah, I don't know about Hall of Fame.
You get a gold medal.
The NBA Hall of Fame. I mean,
Why not?
no. I'm sorry.
Why not,
I'm
Derek?
sorry. The Basketball Hall of Fame. Remember, it has.
It's about college, NBA, and I think high school, right, Mil? Is it high
And the
school?
Olympics.
Yeah, and the Olympics. Right. It's all of that mixed
And the
together.
Olympics.
So I don't know what he did in college, except he got to the championship game, right? He got to with Memphis, right?
Yeah.
He lost that. He didn't play in the Olympics. He didn't win a medal. He didn't get to the NBA Finals, but he did get one MVP. Does that qualify as a Hall of Fame?
Yeah, the MVP is gonna get him in.
Okay.
Grant Hill ain't even get an MVP.
This ain't.
All Grant Hill got over D Roses. It was back-to-back national championships.
If there, I mean,
That counts for the Hall of Fame.
Grant Hill gets in, Derrick Rose is getting in.
And if you go back to high school career, he definitely got championships in Chicago as a high school player.
If
I
he's
think,
get,
I
if
think Grant Hill got
Hill's-
some too for South Lakes. I think Grant Hill got a couple too. So
Well, let's not know. Let's say that Grant Hill got his first national championship off of the backs of Bobby Hurley and Christian Laettner.
don't do that. Don't do that.
He
Don't do
contributed.
that.
He contributed.
No, Romar. No, I can't do that one because they got the championships off the back of him.
Right.
No.
I can say the second one, but not the first one.
Hey, Ro,
The
No,
first
that-
one.
Well,
The first one was him.
one.
He
It was
took
all
over
him.
the second half.
Yeah, not only was it him, hell, the referees helped him win that game. You remember when they played UNLV? They didn't want them. I mean, that was the worst officiated game I've ever seen.
But that won the championship, man. That was the Final Four.
Yeah, but well, hell, when they had to play Kansas that next night, that game was already over before it started. They won by 40.
He helped in that game, the championship.
Was that the game that he caught the oop from the back?
Yes.
No,
Yes.
no, that was against UNLV.
No. That was against Kansas, Mark. That was
Was it?
that was
Yeah,
against
but
Kansas.
okay, but Derek, still, that game was over with before it started. I mean, they won by 40.
That's what I'm trying to talk about. He's trying to say Grant Hill rode the backs of Crystal Lake.
No, I'm not saying that. I'm not saying that at all.
Those were the stars on the team.
Yeah, but
But that's who people. That's the end of the day. No, and I tell you what. Again,
was a star too.
He was not the star caliber.
Hey, no, but you got to remember. Hey, they had a couple brothers on that Duke team that could ball. They had that Antonio Lang. They had Thomas Hill. They had some dudes that could ball.
But Mark, they needed them because the year they need Mark, they needed those brothers on that team because they found out the year before when they played UNLV, they got ran off the court. Right?
Yeah.
They got ran off the court. They lost by 30 in the championship to UNLV. So they knew, hey, we got to get some athletes in here that can run. So let's go get
Well,
Hill.
you know what? Hey, if I was sitting with Romar in a bar, I would use his term of what they needed to get in there to run. But I can't use that word. But because that's exactly what they said they needed down there in that boosters meeting.
Absolutely.
I don't know what's my turn.
We might find out when we talk about boxing later. But
Yeah. Hey, look, all I know is
Derrick Rose got the credentials. He has a resume he has a Hall of Fame resume. I got it right in front of me. NBA most valuable player, 3-time All-Star, All NBA first team, Rookie of the Year, All NBA Rookie first team of the year, third team All-American AP in 2008, first team Parade All-American in 2007. 2005, 2006, he was third and fourth team. McDonald's All-American, Mr. Basketball of 2007. Yeah, that's enough to get into the NBA Hall of Fame. It's not the fine-tooth comb of like the NFL is.
I got you on that, and that's cool. But I think what the Bulls did with the jersey retirement was great because when they retired him in his jersey in January, they said no one else can wear this jersey unless
they draft his son.
No, right, and his son
or they can buy it, which this allows them to sell his jersey again.
Well, Mill, there's always going to be a hook.
I mean, that's all the jersey retirement is. That's all this is. Who else is going to see a Chicago Bulls game?
At this point, not too many.
Yeah, so bring your GOAT back and honor him so you can get some butts in the seats.
Yeah, they got Lonzo Ball, don't they?
No, he in Cleveland.
Oh, he is? Okay.
Oops.
I mean, it's all about the money. So again, Derrick Rose getting his jersey retired is a slam dunk. That's all I'm saying. Yes, it is a slam dunk to retire his jersey.
There's no star power in Chicago now.
Not right now, it's not.
No,
the WNBA got more star power.
Yeah, that's a damn shame.
In Chicago, Angel Reese.
Yeah. That's the only star power they got.
Because Angel Reese is the biggest star in Chicago for our sports right now.
I don't know about that. As far as all sports in Chicago,
let that sink in for a second.
Successful right now, but I don't see the biggest.
What you gonna say? Caleb Williams?
Caleb Williams, especially started on football season. Yeah, he's the headline grab.
He's the number one pick, man. Come on, what you think?
He's the headline grab. Now, don't get me wrong. Angel Reese is keeping the WNBA afloat.
Don't keep on talking about this number one pick like he was really that worthy of it.
It doesn't matter if he's worthy or not. This is his problem.
Hey, you know what?
Overrated. Remember?
That's his problem. I didn't draft him.
Remember that moment we kept saying is overrated?
You bet and be thankful that Chicago did get him.
I'm gonna let y'all. You know what?
Yeah, be thankful Chicago did give us.
I am appreciative of Chicago doing us a favor.
Chicago didn't do me a favor because I told you why he was in college who my quarterback was going to be.
Do you own the Commanders?
No, but I knew.
I did.
He ain't do us no favors. They ain't do us no favors.
It doesn't. Yeah, you said it several times. I brought it out you several times.
Yeah,
it was a no-brainer that you wanted Jake Daniels,
and he's still and Chicago is still overrated.
Hey, Mark. When you were in Baltimore, you still there? Mark, you still there?
Yeah, I'm here.
Hey, while you was in Baltimore, did you have a chance to talk some sense in the tank?
Oh yeah, that's why I'm about to. That's why I'm about to transition.
He was still on our work release program. He couldn't come out.
Oh, okay. All
right. Why, Mark? Just why?
Mark, come on. Mark.
Caught him on the side of the road.
Hey, Mark, what is going on, man?
Why? Tank Davis is gonna fight Jake Paul in an exhibition fight.
Okay, let me tell you why. He's gonna get about 5 times more than what he would get to fight Lamont Roach again.
Oh, really? Well, I know it's gonna be more than Netflix money is big.
And
5 times more? Wow.
And trust me, when the numbers come out, it's gonna be something spectacular. See, Buck, I hate to say it, combat sports is starting to become a circus. So you're gonna get a guy that's gonna go up and fight a dude that's 200 pounds and you're 140.
But Floyd did it.
When?
When he fought the other brother.
No, when he fought McGregor,
No, not McGregor. The other, the brother of the dude that he's fighting now.
But Floyd bigger than Tank. Well, I mean, at least Floyd was 155.
Yeah.
It's about money.
You're right. Jake 200 pounds, so he ain't got to cut weight by it being an exhibition fight.
And they got to have something. I have to imagine it's some kind of contracted weight. It's got to be something.
That's a huge difference. 200 versus 135. There's a 65-pound difference.
That's a hell of a mismatch.
It's a hell of a payday, though.
It is a payday, but I don't think this would affect Davis that much. I mean, the man can take.
Man, he's taking this money. He's taking his money because he's going to jail.
Maybe that's possible. Very possible.
Well, no. Let me tell you something, Romar. Let me tell you something. As crazy as it sounds, see, Jake Paul. You know what? Now, if you want to make the money, you got to fight a cat like that. Because he's the person that's bringing in the money.
Yeah, fighters ain't mad at him. He wanted to fight Anthony Joshua. And my advice to him would have been, you might want to go back and look at that film of Francis Ngannou and see if that's how you want to get done. He slept him. I mean, that's not easy to do.
I mean, I know he may have lost to Daniel Dubois, and the biggest problem Anthony Joshua got is when he lost that fight to Andy Ruiz, he's never been the same. Some of his equilibrium got totally destroyed.
Yeah, he keep dropping his left. That's his problem.
Yeah, but if he connects, he's a specimen. If that dude connects, you are gone. Francis Ngannou found out that last punch he hit him with. I said, man, he may have to call a helicopter in here to get this cat out of here.
The problem with Joshua though is he can't take a hit no more. That's
what I'm saying. When he got hit in that Andy Ruiz fight and got hurt, whatever that punch was.
You think it was equilibrium? You think it's confidence?
It was a combination of things. If you look at that dude, he's built like a Greek god. That dude's a specimen.
Yeah, he is.
But he had to get hit.
And his thing is this: I tell you, he catch you, you're gone. The problem is if you get him, he's got heart because he gets up. He's just for
scared of. He's scared of getting caught.
So what you're telling me, Mark, is Joshua turned into the modern day Wilder. Can't take a hit. Ever since he had that fight with the big boy, the big gypsy
Oh,
boy.
Tyson. Well, you know what it turns into. If you ever look at the history of it, I go back to the Frank Bruno and guys like that. If you ever look at the British heavyweights, man, them dudes are all big dudes. All of them are big. None of them take a punch. I don't know what it is with the British players, but none of them can take a punch.
Yeah. Wilder, not being British, could take a punch until after that Tyson fight.
Well, let me tell you
I don't know
something.
what happened to him after that.
Well, I can tell you what happened to him. He damn near got himself killed. You know, when he lost that fight, I'm gonna be honest with you, he lost the first time to Tyson Fury.
But do you think the gloves were loaded?
No.
He's been off ever since that fight.
No. I'll tell you what, he took a beating. And Mark Breland did the right thing when he threw in the towel. What people aren't saying. First of all, the idiot came in wearing a costume that weighed like 20 pounds. Then if you looked at him when he was getting that beating, he was bleeding out of his ears.
That's exactly why I'm asking you. Do you think those gloves were loaded? That's not
normal. The gloves was loaded with fists knocking the hell out of him. No, they weren't loaded. Here was the problem. When he fought Fury, what people tend to forget is every now and then you got that dude. You ever have kids growing up that basically the only way you're gonna beat them up, you got to kill them.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I hate to say this, 'cause I don't want it to become a racial thing, but I remember there was a couple of white kids growing up in my area. They were brothers, last name Schultz. I remember, hey man, older boys used to beat them up, make them eat snow, everything. Them dudes would not cry. I mean, they just gave up. They said, man, we ain't mess with them cats no more. Hell, you got to kill one of them. I mean, Tyson Fury was that type of dude. You was going to have to kill him.
Was Tyson playing with his nose is why he got up so fast?
Well, no, I'll put it to you like this. Tyson 6'9". Tyson 6'9". Tyson 6'9". And see, Wilder people tend to forget before that Tyson fight, he had a fight that he almost got taken out in against Luis Ortiz. The problem was Luis Ortiz ran out of gas.
That's another one that could hit. I mean, hit.
And see, so when Wilder had to fight Fury, the problem that Wilder had was this. You know what? I'll tell you what messed Wilder up in that fight. Yeah, the punches was there, but see, when they was in them clinches and breaking apart, Fury was hitting him with his forearms.
And Fury was leaning on him. That's an old technique when you lean on him.
That dude, if you ever looked at him fight, his forearms looked like poles. They was huge.
Yeah.
And so he was hitting Wilder up in the side of the head with them forearms and them clinches. And man, when he busted him in the side of the head, he busted his eardrums.
Yeah, he busted him.
And then,
10-pound max.
Well, hey, you know what? I hate to say it. Then he fights the Chinese cat about a year ago.
Yeah, and got dropped.
And I was just like, you know what? He needs to stop this.
Mark, I'm going to say this. Wilder got exposed. And what I mean by that people started finding out that he can't really box. He got a right hand he got a right hand from hell that can knock anybody out.
But you got to remember something. If you ever look at how he's built, he got a big upper body. Then his legs look like a little boy.
He got twigs down there. But what I'm saying, Box, is just the nuances. He does not know how to box. He doesn't know how to box. Have you ever seen him try to throw a jab? Have you ever seen him try to straight left? Yeah,
but you got to remember, he came into the game late. True. And so
that's a trainer thing, though.
He had the wrong trainers that was dealing with him.
I mean, he was getting by on that athleticism and that power for
because see, as tall as he is, the first thing he should have developed was a jab.
And that's the problem. That was the big problem. If he couldn't land that big punch, it was over. He won't win it. He can't, and that's the thing that helped him, because anytime during those 12 rounds, I got an opportunity to get this fight over with. But if you can survive and escape that big punch, he in trouble.
Well, see, the thing with Wilder, everybody knew at some point he was throwing that bomb. It's coming.
Yeah, absolutely, it's coming. Absolutely, it's coming.
So it's coming. It's just a matter of when, and if he connects, how are you going to react to it?
Well, I don't know if you saw Ortiz's face when he connected with Ortiz. His face was dislodged, sort of. Did you see it?
Yeah, he got jacked. I mean, I put it to you like this: they always wanted him to fight Anthony Joshua.
Yeah, I mean Ortiz's face. Like, if you ever seen someone that had a stroke where their mouth goes the other way from where their face is, he was like that for a second before he hit that ground, and it was horrible. But that's how powerful that right hand was, and he could rely on it. That was his bread and butter. It's going to get me in this fight. It's going to get me out of this fight. Once Tyson got up from that knockdown, it was.
That's shocked him because he was up there. He moonwalking and everything. Then turn around, this cat get up.
Right.
He's like, well, damn. Wait a minute. Then Tyson convinced. And Tyson can. Well, Tyson he convinced to beat the hell out of him after that.
Yeah. I never seen somebody get up at the 8-9 count with the look on their face that they had. He looked like he was on something, man. I mean, but I don't know.
All right, so guys, I want to talk about another Ortiz. Virgil Ortiz Jr. He's to defend his WBC interim title against Eric Lubin.
Yeah, see, that's another. That's BS. I mean, it'll be, trust me, Lubin will hang around. He'll probably end up going to a decision. He won't knock this cat out, but it's nothing of significance for him. A fight boots in us if you're going to fight somebody. Fighting these Erickson, Lubin, and all these. Oh, that's a BS. I saw that earlier, Mill. I just laughed.
Which fight was funnier, this Jake Paul fight or this one?
No, I laughed at both of them, but I'd say for Tank. Tank.
I want to knock Russ.
See, with Tank, it's all about money in that fight. With Virgil Ortiz, they're trying to restore his career because he didn't look too great his last fight.
I can understand that. Chavez was deported to Mexico for alleged cartel ties. Oh my God!
Oh boy!
I mean, the man was selling drugs, man.
Yeah, it says he's been deported to Mexico where he's been wanted for alleged cartel ties following his arrest in the U.S. overstaying his visa and lies about his green card application.
He was selling
his father had the same ties. Why was he never deported? Why all of a sudden his son, because he knows who his father knows.
Well, I'll tell you why. The father handled his business to where he kind of stayed under the radar. The son is all over the damn place. So.
Cocaina.
That's crazy.
That cocaina.
Hey, they knew this before the fight. They could have canceled the fight.
And they still let
him get some money because he will still sell that cocaina.
Yeah, because he was selling to them.
What you think he gonna do when he get back home? He just gonna plug in more and just sell cocaine.
They're not just sending him home, Lamar. They sending him there to go to jail.
He's still gonna sell cocaine from jail. He gonna still sell drugs from jail.
Oh, I thought you were making it like he's going. I thought you were making it like he's going home on vacation or something.
It is. He gonna make more money on vacation in jail selling cocaine.
Okay. Hey, Mark, quick question for you, man.
Yeah. Oh my God.
Mark, you still there?
Yeah, I'm here.
So, just a real quick question: the Canelo Crawford fight. how does the two part of it? How does Canelo win this fight? What does Canelo need to do, and what does Crawford need to do, and how does Crawford win the fight?
Crawford's got to outbox him. Crawford's got to outbox him. And he's got to stay away from the body. He got to stay away from him. He can't get tied up and getting hit in the body.
So you're saying Crawford's not going to have enough power to take out Canelo for a knockout, late or early, period?
No. That ain't happening.
Okay.
That ain't happening. I hate to say it. If anybody gets knocked out in that fight, it'll be Crawford.
Mm-hmm.
Night,
And what does Canelo need to do? Pressure him, body shots.
He got to pressure him, beat the body up. Can't let him. Cut
the ring off.
Cut the ring off. Can't let him. See, that's where Canelo could use up a lot of energy too, though.
There you go. Here we go. Keep talking. Go ahead.
Try to sucker him into coming in, fighting in the center of the ring. My man, Crawford's gonna have to be on his bicycle a little bit. He don't need to get in. He can't. He don't need to get in there and get to prove, and he can punch punch for punch, because at some point he gonna get caught.
Okay, so that comes back to my point of if Canelo gets tired from trying to cut the ring off, chasing him, because I see Crawford's gonna pot shot him a lot, right? Move around, pot shot, move around, feint, pot shot, and Canelo gets tired. You don't see a scenario where Crawford can take him down in the later rounds because of that.
He ain't gonna have that.
I just don't see that happening.
Okay.
I don't see it happening.
All I'm gonna say is Bud better not get caught by one of the Canelo shots.
Yeah, I tell you what. I'll put it to you like this: you might want to watch that Floyd Mayweather fight. Floyd.
Nothing wrong with that at all, because Canelo can be outboxed. That's not that hard for actual professional.
I tell you what, people laugh when I say this. He was actually getting outboxed. He was getting outboxed by Amir Khan until he caught him.
That's right. You're right. Amir was lighting him up until.
I'll tell you the whole thing that's funny about that. And they was in the same weight class. That's the one dude. That's the one dude I think would have beat Floyd.
I think Floyd kind of ducked him a couple of times.
Exactly. That's the one dude that would have beat Floyd.
Yeah.
And I tell you what, his hands was just as quick, if not faster, than Floyd's. He was tall.
They were fast. They were really, because he was giving Canelo problems for a good 5-6 rounds.
And people tend to forget. Here's the difference again. Amir Khan, 140, 145 pounds, and Canelo was 20 pounds heavier.
Yeah. I just don't think Crawford's gonna leave his face or chin exposed like Amir was. I mean, Amir was throwing a lot of punches, but he, when you box, you got to bring your hand back to your chin. He wasn't doing that a lot, and I think Canelo kind of peaked that and caught him with it. Was it left hook or right cross?
I forget, whatever it was he caught him with. That dude went to sleep.
It was over. Same with the black dude that he caught on the ropes. Same thing. I can't remember his name. It was a little bit after that fight. You know what I'm talking about?
Who was that? Canelo?
Yeah, Canelo caught him on the ropes. Guy was giving him a hard time. The black guy, I think his name was.
Oh, Haney? Devin Haney?
No, man. He ain't fight no Haney.
Lara.
Not Lara.
Yeah,
light skinned black dude, brown skinned black dude. He was giving Canelo a hard time. Canelo caught him on the ropes. It was good night. I'll look it up.
Who was that dude that he?
I got that up. Canelo fights. I look that up. I go to the search, right? Okay, he played John Ryder in 23. He plays Triple G in 22. Dimitri.
I thought he lost that first one.
Oh, he definitely did.
Caleb Plant in 21.
Yeah, he killed them dudes.
You ain't heard nothing from Triple G in a while.
He done. Yeah, I think he retired.
He retired. Let me see.
Tank took away another big
Caleb
payday
Plant,
from
Billy
Roach.
Joe Saunders,
Nah.
William Scroll, Edward Sterling, Jamie, what's it?
Mangaya.
Yeah. Jamel
Jaime Mangai.
No. I got it right here.
Charlo, Daniel Jacobs.
That might have been the dude you talking about. That might have been the dude you talking about, Derek. Daniel Jacobs.
The guy that had the ears.
Daniel Jacobs, yeah.
That's his name? Okay, yeah.
He won by unanimous decision.
It was another guy, maybe.
12 round.
Hold on.
He beat
James
Rocky Flint.
Kirkland. James Kirkland. That's his name. You remember that fight?
Kirkland was done. I mean, by that time, at one point, he was the man. That we thought he was going to be the man.
Canelo a problem at first.
That was back in 2015.
He was giving Canelo a little bit of problem, and Canelo just caught him 2-3 times, and it was over. But yeah, Kirkland was pretty good. I don't know if you remember him.
Yeah, he was probably still mad after that Floyd loss. That was the third fight after he lost to Floyd.
But when he caught him on the ropes, it was good night, Susanna. I mean, good Lord.
And then he fought Miguel Cotto after that, won that by unanimous decision. Then Amir Khan after that. All know how that one ended. Liam Smith knockout. Cesar Chavez and Triple G a couple times. That was a good one because Triple G they had the decision, a draw the first time, then the decision over Triple G the next time. And then it was a while before they faced each other again, almost 4 years for him to get it. But that was a good one. So guys, it's 427. We got to talk about some football, right?
Let's go.
We got to talk about some football.
Of course.
There's a lot of stuff going on. Y'all played today, right? Y'all last. When do y'all have y'all played
already?
I didn't watch it.
What happened?
You didn't want to.
You got dragged.
You didn't want to.
I ain't want to say. I would not say it.
They got dragged.
They played the third string the whole game, so it was expected.
And the question is: are there any takeaways from it?
I don't know. I didn't watch.
Well, I only watched a little bit of it.
Kevin the only one that watched.
Well, the only part that I saw was like Sam Hartman. He's about to get cut after the day.
I saw that text. What did he do? Kevin?
Well, he threw a pick. Okay, we were down 17 to 3. He throws a pick six. It was what was so crazy was it? One of the sideline reporters was doing an interview, and right in the middle of it, and he throws a pick six to the other team, scores a touchdown, which made it 24 to 3. And then on the very next possession, he fumbles the ball.
Wait, you said 24
so
to
I think
3?
Yeah, that was in the second quarter. The final score was 30 to 3.
So how did the O-line look? I mean, was they protecting him? Was he under duress?
The little bit that I saw, Sam Hartman could have done a lot better than what he showed. I mean, he made a couple of decent throws, and then the one time, he just messed the whole thing up. You starting to build something, but it doesn't go for anything because either you can't convert on third down, or
there's a couple things here, Mel and Kevin. Number one, he had shoulder surgery in March, so he don't have no zip on his throws. Number two, I think Jaden really likes this guy as a member of the quarterback room. So they may stash him on the practice squad. Remember, this is his second year, so they can do that. They can hide him and just throw him on the practice squad. They don't have to cut him. So two things, I think, shoulder.
He's a rookie, right?
Second year.
This is rookie year?
Second year.
Second year.
Oh yeah, they can come put him on practice squad. Ain't nobody gonna pick him up.
Schmuck, be there.
Yeah.
Yeah, they ain't going nowhere.
But
I mean, yeah, don't get me wrong. Yes, they are going to cut him and put him on the practice squad.
well,
Yes,
yeah,
that's
that
right.
was the roster's
That's what
getting
they did last year.
the
too.
roster's getting trimmed from 90 to 53.
And that's
When-
one heck
when
of a
is
cut.
that? This weekend?
Tuesday.
Tuesday.
Tuesday's the
Tuesday.
deadline.
Okay. So
Yeah,
are you
'cause-
looking out for Dotson to be moved or sticking around, you think? Seriously.
Nah, he's sticking around. He's made this team. We got
think so.
we got
Okay.
6 the only question mark right now is Terrence Marshall Jr.
Okay.
because
Are you talking
I-
about
I
just
showed you-
on the
I-
team or are you talking about just receivers? The team as a whole?
yeah, because we retained 6.
Okay.
I named out the 6 already. AJ Brown, Devontae Smith,
Yeah, I saw that. Yeah.
Dotson, and then you have John Metchie, who we just traded for, so he has to make the team. We have Anai Smith, who's our kick returner, punt returner, so he's got to make the team. And Johnny Wilson was going to be that 5th guy, but Darius Cooper has been as you know, Darius Cooper has been such a bright spot in training camp. They already told him he was going to make the team.
So would you be opposed if Howie made a decision this weekend to move Dotson for a veteran corner? Would you be opposed to that?
No, I would not be opposed to that because this last preseason game, the real downer about Terrence Marshall Jr. was he's been injured all training camp, so he really has not been able to hit the field and show what he do. Now against the Jets last night, he looked pretty good. So
Okay.
that would tell you if they make that move, they feel confident in Terrence Marshall Jr. that they got enough to fill the void Jahan Dotson being there.
Okay.
Now we already know, like, around this, it's kind of hard to trade guys right now because
you gotta wait for the
anybody
cut.
that you
It's the
want
best thing to
right
do.
now, you can just wait a couple of days and get
Right.
them while they cut.
Right. Exactly.
So,
So-
like I said, whoever wants to get Jahan Dotson right now from Howie, that gives him less because he does not have to get rid of him.
Right. That's true.
So if you really want him, and plus, right now our cornerback position, it's not something that we're not scared to roll the dice on and go with what we got. 'Cause right now, it looks like Adoree Jackson's going to be our starting corner
Oh,
opposite Quinyon Mitchell, who I'm not really excited about. And I really feel like the reason being is that we just got Ja'Cory Bennett. And
yeah.
I feel like throughout the season, you might see a change and transition there. And also, depend on the matchups, we might end up going to a base defense, like a base 4-3 instead of a nickel. Whereas nickel, you have Cooper DeJean at the nickel spot. But they've been experimenting going to a 4-3, having 4 down linemen, Zach Bond, Jeremiah Trotter Jr., and our first round pick, Jahai Campbell, as our linebackers, and just moving Cooper DeJean.
So you're telling me
To
nickel
QB.
is your base?
No, in our base 4-3,
No. When you
They're
start
taking-
off the game, do y'all start off in a nickel most times?
most
Is that
times
what
we
you're
start off in a nickel.
Oh, okay. I didn't know that. I never paid attention to that.
Yeah, that's how most teams are nowadays. They start off. They
Kind of.
it
Yeah,
depends
you're
on
right.
the matchup because a lot of teams start off first play of the game 3
You got
wide.
out. Yeah.
So in that case, Cooper DeJean's going to be on the inside, or Jackson will be outside. But they start running on just a base 4-3. Then you're going to see some times where Cooper DeJean's going to be on the outside and have those three linebackers. So you might see that a lot.
Covering
And
underneath?
I'm really excited about it because I like our linebackers in coverage this year.
Oh, really? On a receiver? On a third receiver?
Yes. Jahad Campbell is a freak.
Okay.
I
thought he was more of a pass rush dude. Okay.
No, he's linebacker. He's
I mean
more,
a pass rush at linebacker is what I'm saying. Sorry.
Oh no, he's more than that. This dude can cover.
Dude, crazy.
Okay.
This dude can cover. So you might see Vic Fangio had a confidence to roll the dice in that and see how it go.
It's like you're gonna have two Jeremiah Trotters on the field.
And I don't want to.
I'm talking about like.
I don't want to make no comparisons to him. I want him to be himself. I want him to be the first Jahad Campbell.
Flies crazy, insane, like yeah.
But the dude is like that, bro.
That man looking for all the smoke from anybody that come across him in his area.
And I got check this out. I could not believe. I still can't believe it still holds true to this day.
That
You know, Howard Roseman came from the University of Florida. That's his alma mater. SEC.
mm-hmm.
That's where all his draft picks come from. The SEC, Alabama, Ole Miss.
That's from half of the league.
But didn't he draft Lito Shepherd?
Or
no?
No, he did not. That was Andy's call.
Oh, okay.
But you know what I'm getting to since you brought him up. That was the last person from Florida to be drafted. Howie has never drafted a player from the University of Florida.
But he's drafted everybody else in the SEC.
Yeah.
Make that make sense. You drafted your rivalries, Alabama.
Well, since Mill brought up the trade, Mill was talking about a trade. Kevin, Mill, Roma, how do you guys feel with Chris Rodriguez being the short down goal line back now since Robinson is gone? Do you feel confident enough in Chris Rodriguez?
How big is he? No, did he?
I think he's like 5'9", 5'10".
Question: How do you guys feel about Daniel Jones getting the starting job in Indianapolis?
Oh, that's gonna be our next segue to that too. Because I saw this on First Take the other day.
But he did outplay. He really did.
Anthony Richardson announced his retirement.
The bigger question should have been: is his time done?
Yes.
I really feel like Indianapolis did not bring him along correctly. They really screwed.
They are ruining this man. He needs to go to the UFL.
All right, so Mill,
I'm watching this Green Bay game. Jalen Milroe is getting killed.
Yes, he is.
I don't view him as a quarterback, man. I don't. I just he's just an athlete.
So
I don't see him as a quarterback.
Now, Derek. We talked about this briefly. Now, that Romar says no when I asked the question in the chat. So this is like a divided. This is kind of like a divided question because, like, okay, Derek, you touched on when you said something about you can't just build on just potential alone, right?
Oh, yeah.
Yes. So, explain more on that or what you saw or how do you feel about this?
I feel that Indianapolis drafted him on potential because he could throw deep, he could run fast, but they didn't look into the intangibles. Can he read a defense? Can he see the defense and set up deciding, where to go with the ball immediately?
Nope.
Defense is coming. That's his main issues. He can't preset and understand from under the pocket, in the pocket. He's more so you got to roll him out and read half the field. But they don't do that with him. They don't play to his strengths. They're forcing him as a peg into a square slot, and it's not working. And then when he gets hurt, because he's trying to make these athletic plays, trying to do more than what's asked because he's inefficient in other areas, he gets hurt, and then they tell him, I think this is his rookie year, he got hurt the first game or second game, and he was out the rest of the season. Second year comes around, they tell him you got to slide. You can't get hurt. We need you available. So when he gets hurt, he takes himself out the game because he doesn't want to get to the point where he's out for the season again. And then he got slammed for that, for taking himself out for a couple of plays because he was tired or hurt or whatever the case was. And then he got destroyed in the media. So now he's like, okay, they tell me to do this, and I got yelled at. They tell me to do that, not to get myself in trouble or don't put myself in harm's way. I get yelled at. And then this preseason, first couple of snaps, he got hit because he didn't read the protection right? He didn't slide the line to the right. Guy came in unblocked and laid him clean and broke his finger or whatever it was.
Yeah, he jammed.
I think that was the decision where Indianapolis said, okay, enough is enough. We got to move on. I think that's where they are mentally. My thing is, I think they should have realized this his first season in preseason and decided, let's bring him along slowly. Let's have Flacco or whoever the quarterback they had at that time start and work him in. And then by game 6, 7, 8, let's work him in slowly. No, they threw him in game 1 this rookie year, and he ruined him. That's my opinion.
And what makes it so bad, since Andrew Luck retired in 2019, they've had 11 different quarterbacks. I mean, and we're going, and this is 6 years,
But Kevin,
the thing was, yes. Huh?
The thing about that, they did not protect Andrew Luck either. Why did Andrew Luck retire? Tell me why he retired, Kevin.
Well, like basically what you were saying, it's almost like injuries. Like I said, it all starts with, if you don't have to protect him.
Why did Peyton Manning?
But the same thing. It's all about
Manning is a freak injury.
If you don't have the protection in front of you, you're gonna be running for your life for the most part.
So tell me this part then, Kevin. Why is it that GM still has a job? Right.
That particular question should be.
Now let's keep it a bean. It's not like the Colts O-line was trash. I mean, they got Pro Bowl and All Pro players on the offensive line.
They had to, but that's it.
Quentin Nelson did that, right?
Name that left tackle.
I don't know.
Protecting Peyton Manning. You're right. That's the problem.
Yeah, Jeff Saturday and them.
That was.
My point is, Peyton Manning. Peyton Manning was so good because you said something earlier about how he fit Richardson field the slide protection and stuff Peyton Manning would catch and make sure was good. So part of that is still on the particular quarterback. I would say
it is, but if you don't teach that quarterback that stuff, he won't know to do it.
Teach it or develop it,
right? But if you gotta get
his kid. I mean, I'm not disagreeing with you. Got to get this kid the resources so he can learn this stuff. I mean, you thought that a kid that played only one season of college football can learn the NFL on the fly.
But the one stat,
don't work like that.
The one other stat that baffles me was they mentioned when he was, I think, in the playoffs in college, he was 9 for 27 against Florida State.
So Mill, you said that doesn't work like that? Is that what you said?
Yeah,
it don't work like that.
Yeah,
right?
It don't work like that.
So if it don't work like that, then why would you spend the number 4 pick in the draft on him then? As a GM, why would you do that?
Because of what they seen at the combine.
They saw the immeasurables.
They saw the potential.
Like say it again, Kevin. Say it again. Say that word again.
But okay, so again, what you saw you said the combine, right? Okay,
yeah.
Mel, what you saw at the combine, that meant to what Derek was talking about on Wednesday.
I mean, but truly,
they saw the potential, so they took
that year that he came out in college. He pretty much was the best quarterback in college that year.
No, he was the best athlete at quarterback. He wasn't a quarterback.
was-
He doesn't know how to
wasn't
play
the best.
quarterback.
But see, so in their eyes, they were the best player available at that particular time.
I would say he was the best player available.
Which led to what Derek was talking about. The combine, what you think? It's not wrong, Mill. It's what the combine, what you saw. They saw a player that was a 10. The bigger question should have been, how bad do you have to be in your third season? You're number 4 in the draft at 23 years old. You're 3 days older than Cam Ward.
Hey, look, man. Let's not act like Baker had it easy before he got to Tampa Bay.
Yeah, that's true.
We're not talking about Baker right now. We're talking about
no. Let him talk about Baker because here's the rebuttal, Kevin. At least Baker showed potential that he could play quarterback. He showed potential that he could at least play quarterback. You saw him when they put him in with Cleveland. He actually could play. Did he have help? Did he have a real team around him? No. Well, Baker could play from the pocket. Let's not act like that. We saw Baker in Oklahoma.
I mean,
he could play football.
You know, and now to your point, Romar, I agree with this one point that he was the only, I would say, relevant quarterback in the last 25 years. That, you know, like Mel always says, the Browns are going to Brown. Yeah, all the time, and they got the same as the same. You laugh, but he's right. As much as I pick on him, he's right. The Browns are going to always Brown, and because of the fact they have the same owner as the Milwaukee Bucks, right?
That's right.
Okay, so you put them into a question, and this is the part that nobody talks about behind the scenes.
So,
but yes,
if the Browns are going to Brown. Are you saying that Shedeur is not going to succeed in Cleveland?
We don't know that yet. But I mean, you know, it all depends on. So we got 5 quarterbacks in the room. 2, we all know at least 2 of them ain't gonna make it.
Pick it.
Now, they're not going to. At least 2 of them gonna get cut somewhere. But anytime you carry it, you starting the season, you carrying 5 quarterbacks. You know, and going into the last game of the season,
you know.
But somebody ain't gonna make it.
Giants got 5.
Nobody.
Who are the 2 that are gonna get cut from the Giants? Is it gonna be Crab Legs?
No, DeVito already said that the Giants already said that DeVito's going to the practice squad.
So that's one. Who else is he? Who's the other one?
Jameis Winston gonna be on. He's gonna be QB3.
Yeah, I'm expecting Dart to be number 2.
Yeah, usually with teams, they usually have a starter, they have a veteran backup, and the third string is usually a developmental player, somebody that they can develop, a younger player.
But Jackson Dart has outplayed.
But the strange thing is, Jackson Dart has outplayed Jameis.
He has,
clearly,
and that's why I'm asking this question. Do you believe Jameis is going to stick?
Yes.
As the number 3, possibly,
and he's good.
Teams are not going to pay that much for a third string quarterback.
Good morale in the locker room.
Oh, he'll
I don't know if teams will pay that much for a third string quarterback, and I could be wrong.
What?
But mostly
he under contract for $8 million. Ain't paying like he giving them a lot of money.
No. Again, that's backup quarterback money. We talking about third string. Third string is usually vet minimum, or rookie contract.
Well, they thought that he was going to outplay the rookie. He got the money that he got from him just because of his name. Let's be for real about that.
Okay, so we're going back to the word. We're going back to Derek's favorite word again. So we see a lot of potential in Jackson Dart. Right now, there's some stuff he's got to, and he already admitted that he's got to clean up on a few things. But it seemed like from the little bits and pieces we've seen in preseason, he can do a little something, So who's to say because we all know Russell's gonna get benched or hurt at some point.
No.
You don't think so?
It's
He's,
like
he's not gonna
clockwork.
make all 17.
Leave, boy, you a tough on them Richmond people, boys.
I'm sorry
Russell
to
don't
keep
go
it.
get
I'm
benched.
sorry, but based on the history,
Based on the history of what?
The last 4 years.
the last several years,
Based on
it's
the
not.
history-
It's. I mean, yeah, you're gonna be the starter. You starting out, but like I said,
I don't
this is
see,
your
I don't
time.
see him
Like,
finishing the
if
year.
you wanna,
All right.
I don't see him finishing it.
Then, then,
I don't see it.
then why give him $28 million? That's all
He's a
I
starter.
want.
Right? I mean, he's a proven
why
starter.
give him the money that they gave him?
You got to
That's
remember,
not a whole lot
Ramon,
of money.
they gave him that money before
not
they
a-
even had the NFL draft.
They gave him starting quarterback money.
But I mean,
It's not
it's not like they got like an actual big bag.
And I think they
No,
have
no,
an
it
out
wasn't
in the
bad.
second year. They're not stuck with that contract.
No, you're not.
He
Oh.
from Seattle. And you know, we like who we like. But the man got more ring, he got more trophies than that franchise got in the last 30 years.
It wasn't like
Okay.
he got that on his own. He got that up. He got that off the defense. The defense got him that.
That one.
Yeah, beast mode.
Sometimes we just seen players with just one Vince Lombardi trophy get enshrined in the Hall of Fame.
Just one.
Just one.
Well, I'm not.
But I mean, it's like because people, I mean, the way it's going is like, you know, it would be great for him to start and finish, the season. But I'm not holding my breath to that. I'm not. Because at some point, it's a long grind week by week. Sometimes you play from Sunday to Thursday. Everybody's got to go through that at some point. Injuries take a toll on everybody.
But in all seriousness, y'all talk like, can you say what you say about Russ, like he ain't got, like, outside of a few bad years, Russell done had a stellar career at QB1, bro.
Yeah, I mean, when he was with Seattle, yeah. But like, since he got traded,
that was 3 teams ago.
right?
That one bad. The only reason that he's struggling in Denver is because he wasn't the quarterback that Sean Payton wanted.
So what was the problem last year in Pittsburgh?
Didn't
Okay.
work, and he didn't put in things that was good for Russell in his offense.
So what happened in Pittsburgh last year?
So, explain the Steelers thing.
Did not take Pittsburgh to the playoffs last year?
Pittsburgh couldn't score more than 10 points at the
And
end
they
of the year.
Hold on. For his career, he's been consistently a quarterback that has been.
And I love Russ, but let's not act like he won all those games because I think the other boy won the first 5 games, didn't he?
But the last time I remember,
Yep, Justin Fields.
Justin Fields started out the season, and then somehow they pulled the plug on him, and he wasn't injured.
So don't sit here and say that Russ took them to the playoffs. He just maintained the shit.
I mean,
down
but
the
the
road.
thing about the last time I remember, they were losing 4 or 5 in a row when they got to the playoffs. I mean,
they couldn't
they couldn't do
score.
nothing with it.
Yep. And
Hey,
Russell
Mil.
Wilson took his first L to Philadelphia. I remember that game.
And Kevin, I got a question for both of you.
Held the ball for the last 10 and a half minutes of that game.
Hmm.
That's what my quarterback did tonight. And it really wasn't Russell Wilson that took him to the playoffs. It was TJ Watt and the boys. Come on now.
It was the defense. Yeah, exactly.
TJ Watt, Cam Hayward.
I mean, they were hanging on by a thread. And of course, they've been one and done since 20. They haven't gotten past the first round since 16. Let that sink in. We're going into season 9. And now, again, one of the
Is
best
that why
coaches.
they ran out to go get Aaron Rodgers?
One of the best coaches of all time,
It's one.
Mike Tomlin. And then all of a sudden, you know,
Absolutely hated that because they colluded against Shedeur Sanders.
I thought was the dumbest move.
They colluded against.
Yeah.
Eric Dickerson came out on this podcast. I forget what podcast he was on. Oh my God. But Eric Dickerson came out earlier this week and said he was on Nightcap
Uh-huh.
with Shannon Sharp and Chad Ochocinco.
What did he say?
And he
What
said
did
the
he say?
NFL was on the phone with different teams and tell them not to draft Shedeur Sanders. And finally, at the 5th round, they said that they told Cleveland that they can draft him.
Wow.
That's insane.
That's
That
out there.
comes out.
I'm not
That
making
comes
that
out
up.
like
That's
that.
out there.
That is insane.
Eric Dickerson said that. They said they
You know-
collude. It was 100% collusion.
You know what? And I'm sitting here thinking now, and it's been burning me up in this. But to your point, Mel, going back to coaching, a few weeks ago, you mentioned, and now now it's like there's a lot of smoke now that's building because of what you wrote. And it's actually, I find this to be true a lot more now. Coaches on the hot seat. You in your top 5. Now you had Mike Tomlin listed.
Mm-hmm.
You had the Colts coach Steichen, I think.
Shane Steichen, yeah.
Steichen. And you also had the coach from the Mike McDaniel from the Dolphins.
Yes.
Okay. Now,
Oh, Neil, this came out yesterday. You're right.
no, well, he posted it first. So I have to acknowledge this. About a month or so ago, he had the top 5 coaches in the hot seat, and he asked about, you know. Now, my question to you, and I agree with 3 of them, and 3 of these coaches that are on your list. Which one's going to get fired first?
First one to go 0-3. Brian Daboll's on the list.
Yes, he is.
That's true. And who's the other one? I know you had 5.
And that's why Russ is starting instead of the rookie, because he's not trying to lose them first 2-3 games.
Yeah, and I can't remember. I don't know if I did put him on this, but I'm gonna do it anyway because I believe this also. I'm gonna throw in Kellen Moore
For who we got?
for the Saints.
He don't have a quarterback at all.
You did have one there.
They might. If anyone has a temper going on 16, is them because they don't, like I said, you don't have a quarterback. You don't have much of a defense. All your weapons on offense are getting old. I mean, Alvin Kamara's on the wrong side of things.
They should have hit
Taysom
that
Hill's
reset
on the
button.
wrong side of things.
They should have hit that reset
man.
button 2-3 years ago, but they refused
You're
to
wasting
do
the
it.
prime of Chris Olave.
Yeah.
So this deserves an honorable mention on your list.
Yeah, I don't know if Kellen Moore was on it because
I know he wasn't originally.
and the politics of things. Let's just say things start to go south. They get the number 1 pick. Archman does decide to come out. They're going to want a whole reset on everything, maybe, possibly.
That would not. I can't go against it. It would not surprise me.
That scenario is very real to me.
Here's a sleeper for both of you. Here's a sleeper at coach that could be fired at the end of the year for both of you. And I'm only saying this because of the last couple of years they had were not that reaching their potential, and also because they've lost a few Super Bowls. They are desperate right now in San Francisco because of all the injuries they've had the last few years and this offseason. Have you noticed all the trades they've been doing to gather players, bringing in players? What is it, Sky Moore from Kansas City, and then they traded for a running back. Yeah, I think if Shanahan and San Francisco have another bad year, he could be on the hot seat. Not that I'm saying I want him to. I'm just saying he could be.
That could be interesting depending on how the season starts. I would look at the first maybe 5-6 weeks
But you got to
see how
remember,
they fare.
they put a lot of money into Brock Purdy. He better produce. He better produce.
Yeah, he better.
Oh well,
Yeah,
yeah.
Kyle Shanahan, but yeah, I totally agree with that one. The other guy I had in mind, the other one I had was Zach McPherson from the Bengals.
Yes, that's it. Yeah, because
McPherson from the Bengals. If this thing goes south with them,
yes,
coach, GM, they might be. I mean, Joe Burrow ain't going nowhere.
no,
But somebody's going to have to fix that salary cap.
He potentially could have gotten fired a week ago when he left Joe Burrow at that preseason game to get beat to hell by us. Did you see that? What coach does that to their starting quarterback like that? It just leaves him in. I think he got hit like 3, 4, 5 times.
Oh yeah. Oh, the part that when he got sacked for a 17-yard loss, that one.
And
I think part of that's on Joe Burrow too. I think part of that's on Joe Burrow too.
But imagine if he had gotten hurt. What if he had torn the knee?
Yeah, that's not the point. That's not the point I'm trying to make though, DG. The point I'm trying to make is I think Joe Burrow's got a lot more. I'm starting to get a lot more pull, a lot more leeway, a lot more say-so than the coach.
But who does it fall on the shoulders of at the end of the year? Who does the owner say
it's going to fall on the coach's shoulders? It's going to fall on the coach's shoulders. But I'm starting to come to the belief that Joe Burrow might have a hand in this.
Oh, absolutely, he does. He got more say now to tell when I want to come in and when I want to play and how long I want to play. I get that.
Yeah,
but it's up to the coach
Joe Burrow
to say,
let me stay and give me more serious and stuff like. I think Joe Burrow had a lot to do with that. I think Joe Burrow didn't want.
I agree. But as a coach, you got to protect your player from themselves. You got to protect your player from himself.
Absolutely.
Like Shanahan should have did with RG3, right? That's what you got to do. You got hey, example. That's a prime example. Because if Joe would have torn something in that game against us, they'd be talking about that Zach Taylor coach from here to Mississippi. He should be fired. What was he thinking? Da 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 da.
Well, I will say this, because if they start out slow again, like the last 5 out of 6 years, yeah, it's gonna be a lot of heat to this.
Yeah, a whole lot.
And I think that would be the one team you have to watch the most, because they know how they start. You start out slow, and you don't show up till the end of September. You behind. If you're behind the 8 ball again, guess what?
I think Cincinnati made a huge mistake of letting that defensive coordinator go. Lou Amorano was a really, really good defensive coach. You'll see it probably in Indianapolis where he landed at. The only reason Cincinnati's defense fell off the way it did the last couple of years, they had both of their safeties leave, and then they had a corner and another corner, a defensive line, and a linebacker go. They didn't pay them. They paid the offensive.
And they have a nose tackle since Jane Atkins.
Yep.
It all starts with interior. Their interior is trash. I mean, don't get me wrong, Trey Hendrickson.
That was gonna be and they haven't done
is
anything
that dude, but he's only on one side of the defensive line.
Right.
And and if you don't take care of him and look at how the distraction is gonna be.
Well, you gotta give him some help. And the help that they did draft, you saw they tried to screw that rookie over, giving him some bogus contract. What player wants to stay with Cincinnati or go with Cincinnati? Where they just as cheap as El Dorado? They're just cheap. That's their problem.
So how long y'all think this is gonna drag out?
Well, if it drags that any further, it's not a good sign.
It's not a good sign anyway.
We
beyond that point, Cam. We beyond that.
Well, yeah. I mean, so who do you think is going to be the first one to get fired? Out of your list, out of the 5 that you mentioned, Bill, which one's going to be?
Like you said, the first one to go on 3.
The first one. Okay, so you might think maybe.
I think it might be
Saints coach, possibly. Well, he's a rookie coach. No, I take that back. I take that back.
No.
Saints, they will give him the full season. If it's anybody that's going to get fired first, if the Dolphins start off poor out the gates, McDaniels is gone.
I think it could either be Cincinnati, possibly, or the Colts.
He's on the hot seat.
Because to me, because it's been divided as far as QB1, you know, and all you've been getting is bridge quarterbacks.
Yeah, but see, the rest of them, everybody else that I mentioned, all of them that's their first year with their quarterback in their system, or their first year starting with that system.
Yeah,
in Miami, it's been Tua.
True. But he's been hurt though.
It's been Tua all the way. Even hurt or not, it's still been Tua. You know who's QB1 in Miami.
Yeah.
All right. Now, don't get me wrong. I mean, we all know Joe Burrow's QB1 in Cincinnati, but Brian Daboll, him and Russ just got to go. Shane Steichen, him and Daniel Jones just got to go. So, I mean, Kellen Moore, he just got there.
He's a journeyman though, and that's to Kevin's point. Steichen has always had somebody to fill in because the quarterback they drafted isn't good enough. Again, who does that fall onto? Is that the quarterback's fault that I got crappy quarterback? I mean, the coach's fault, or is that the GM can't draft?
Now,
that's on the GM.
If I remember,
that's why he got on too.
If I remember correctly, didn't he work with Jalen Hurts too?
Yeah, he was an OC.
Right.
What's the difference between being an OC and an 8C?
It is
huge difference.
Yeah, it is.
There's a lot of guys that's been fantastic coordinators that really wasn't all there as a head coach.
Cliff Kingsbury fits that perfectly in that.
Yeah, Cliff Kingsbury was good. How
But
about I got a good one for y'all, real good one. Dave Wannstedt.
He was great defensive coordinator. Couldn't coach to save his life though.
Yeah.
I got a better one for you, Mill.
All right.
Ron Rivera.
Yeah. Ron Rivera was good. Oh, I got a good one for all of y'all. My boy, BS.
Oh God.
Brandon Staley.
Oh my.
Good defensive coordinator. Hey, had his squad top 10.
Man.
That's how he got the job.
Yeah.
You can't run my team though. No, we're not doing that.
You can say the same with that Saints coach that used to be there a couple of years ago. He was a defensive coordinator, couldn't coach to save his life.
And who's that?
Greg Williams?
No, not Greg Williams. The other one after him. He was just the coordinator. The head coach just last year, I think.
I
can't think of his name right now.
There's another one too.
Dennis Allen.
There you go, Dennis Allen.
I'll give you another one. Eberflus.
Well, we'll see about that because Eberflus got a tough task in a couple of weeks. He got his work cut out for him in a couple of weeks, 2 Thursdays from now. We're gonna see how good of a defensive coordinator he is. Because he comes to Philly as we raise our championship banner.
He's gonna be handicapped, Mill, if he don't have his best player at hand, to play.
That's not our problem.
I know it's not, but I'm just saying he's gonna be handicapped a little bit if you don't have Parsons there.
Yes, we're gonna see. Yeah, we're gonna see how good he can coordinate.
Yeah.
We all know he can't coach.
Oh, it's gonna be a party.
We're gonna see how well he coordinates.
It's okay, all right. If he can't, since he can't coach, so does that mean that? Watch this. Does that mean that Caleb Williams will have a breakout year this year?
That remains to be seen, also, because the flip side has also can come to the test. Can Ben Johnson coach?
Ooh,
because we all know he can coordinate.
Oh, yes, we do. Yeah.
We all know he can coordinate. Can he coach? So that question is going to be answered right along with it.
Good point.
Now they got a tough. They got a tough road either because that NFC North ain't easy. Now I do expect. I ain't gonna lie. I do kind of expect the Green Bay Packers to drop off a little bit.
I expect the Vikings to fall back. They're not going 14-2.
Yeah, they're not going 14-2. I expect them to fall off.
Yeah, it's a lot of.
I still expect them to finish better than the Packers, even though they're going to start off kind of rough.
I expected them to trade Vikings to be better than the Packers.
Yeah.
Really?
Yes.
JJ
I like the Vikings offense better than the Packers.
With JJ McCarthy over Jordan Love.
It's the weapons JJ McCarthy got.
And they might be getting ready to.
They're hurt though. Their receivers
Give
are
me.
all hurt.
Oh,
That's why they're trying to trade.
that's
like I said, they're gonna start. It's gonna be a rough start.
Yeah,
I'm acknowledging that it's gonna be a rough start, but I think they're gonna finish better than the Packers.
And Addison suspended the first 3 games.
Yeah, that's why I'm talking about bringing in Adam Thielen, like Romar said.
Yeah.
And there was a rumor that they was going for Jahan Dodson. Well, I ain't gonna say they was going for him. He could have been in the mix. That's how I knew it.
So they were eyeing him.
Yeah, they was looking for wide receivers. But they got Aaron Jones. They got. I do like their offensive line. Minus zero blitz.
You talking about Green Bay?
You bring the house on them, they folding like cheap tents. So hopefully they even improve that.
Green Bay got some young, good talent. Did you see what they did to the Cowboys in the playoffs? They got some young, good talent.
Yeah,
really good talent.
They're gonna miss Jair Alexander. I'm telling you that right now. They're gonna miss Jair Alexander. They should have worked something out when they should not let him go.
They didn't have him all last year, did they? I think he was out most of the year.
Yeah, he was hurt.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
He got hurt. I mean, don't get me wrong. He is injury prone. He gonna miss a couple of games, but what he mean when he's on the field with those guys, his presence on there.
So you don't see a drop off with him in Baltimore at all?
Nope. But I got Baltimore in the Super Bowl.
I have actually Baltimore and Buffalo in the championship. I do. Baltimore and Buffalo in the AFC championship. Not Kansas City.
I'm telling you, that Baltimore defense gonna be nasty, bro.
So KC's not gonna make it.
I don't feel. I think their legs are gonna be done, man. They've been in the AFC championship 7 years in a row. You can't
do feel like they can make the playoffs.
Yeah,
I do feel like they can make the playoffs, but they on the wrong side of this thing.
Yeah,
now.
I mean,
so
tight ends getting old. Their weapons are getting old, man.
And it's hard to go the run that they had.
Oh my!
It's hard for that. It's hard to carry that on.
Yeah. So Kelsey's on the wrong
side. You think they're going force?
Juju's on the wrong side.
How many teams went 4 straight Super Bowl runs?
Nobody.
How many?
I think the max was just 3.
Buffalo. That's it.
I ain't say wins. I said runs. 4 straight Super Bowl runs.
Like appearances.
And then what happened
Patriots,
after
I
that
think.
fourth one?
But we haven't seen a dynasty in a while.
But Kansas City's was more impressive because they got to the AFC Championship 7 years in a row. The Super Bowl was 4 years in a row is pretty daggone good. But the AFC Championship from 2018 to 2025, that's pretty impressive.
Yeah, like I said, they on the wrong. It's not I don't believe. I believe they're just on the wrong side of this thing.
I agree with you. I agree.
We see the end more than we do the beginning.
Yeah.
So I'm erring on the side of.
So you got people coming in like Denver, Baltimore.
And you got Denver's definitely
going to be in
and the Chargers nipping on the heels of Kansas City. That's not going to be easy for them this year.
Yeah, I'm not concerned with Oakland, even though Oakland's going to be Oakland. I keep saying Oakland, Vegas.
I see them winning.
Vegas got me intrigued because let me tell you how Vegas can enter this chat just by just running the football. That's all they got to do.
They can definitely do that now.
They're going to have to, but run the. Ashton Genty has his breakout campaign.
Don't forget they got a weapon that hits the middle of the field at tight end. He's pretty good.
Brock Bowers, yes.
Yeah. Pretty good.
They can enter this chat. Because they got some problems with it.
Yeah.
Vegas got so don't sleep on them. But yeah, Kansas City got their work cut out for them, bro.
But here's the thing. Does Geno Smith fit into that Chip Kelly offense? Because that's their new offensive coordinator. Remember, Geno Smith ran that exact offense when he was in West Virginia. Do you remember that?
Yeah.
How efficient he was?
Yes, the more handoffs he gives to Genty, the better off he'll be.
Just don't do anything to lose the game.
I see the thing about Geno Smith is we all love and respect Geno Smith for his story there, his comeback and everything, but we all know what Geno Smith is. I view Geno Smith like I view Marcus Smart in the NBA. You give him too much to do, he's going to screw it up. You keep him on one job.
He's fantastic.
And don't lose the game.
Yes.
Be a game manager.
Keep it simple. Don't be a hero. Throw it away. Live to see another day. That's how Geno Smith becomes a good quarterback. When you shut down the run and you put the game on his shoulders, it's going to get late early.
But that's the point I'm making, Mill, because that's what Chip Kelly's offense does. It makes you read one half of the field, and you make your choices low, high, and that's it. Get rid of the ball. That's the thing about Chip Kelly's offense is you should know this. You've seen it in action live, right? Yeah. So it's not something where he's going to have to sit there in the pocket and make decisions and potentially could make mistakes. It's quick rollout or quick play action. Pick your side, choose your option. That's it. You don't got it, get rid of it, run, slide. That's it. So it should be beneficial for him. Should be.
Yeah,
but it all depends on the line too, his offensive line too.
Yeah, because we're going to starting the audibles and options. Now that's where Geno gets lost.
That too much.
And he started making bad decisions.
Doing too much.
Yeah, it's too much on. But I'm rooting. We are rooting for him. We're not rooting against them. We're not counting them out. We're just not counting them in yet.
Not yet.
We're not counting. Yeah, we're not counting them in. We're not counting them in. So guys,
I think he's gonna be.
We got a little bit
of a place,
bro. Every time you put your foot out, you're on my mic. Yeah, every time you stick your foot out there, you cutting my mic there. Appreciate that though. Fan.
Next week.
We got 15 more minutes. We cutting this off at 5:30. 15 more minutes. We got fantasy football.
Next week.
Is it next week?
Yes.
August
30th at 3 p.m.
Look at the smile. Look at the smile creeping up on Mill's face. Look at that. Oh man.
Next week on the Studio W Sports page, 3 p.m. y'all. 3 p.m. We have the fantasy football draft, the Studio W fantasy football draft. The link's going to be in the comments. Everybody that has joined in our league, I encourage y'all to come on in. We're gonna go through the draft, and then after the draft, I will discuss the scoring again. Like I want to drill this home because my scoring, my colleagues will tell you, is a lot different than any other league. But it's still the same algebra, and it's a lot of fun. But next week, I can't tell you who the draft order is. We find out the draft order sometime around 2:00. 2:00 is sometime because it's all automated. It's all done on NFL.com. But we're just going to give you live coverage of the draft here. So you don't have to be on the show, but I would love if we can get most of y'all on. We're not going to get everybody on here because it's 18 participants. I don't think we only put 10 slots on the show. I think it's 10, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah. But anyway, it's gonna be a lot of fun. I'm kind of hoping I get drafted last.
Oh, kind of like what I did last year. I was drafted last.
Same here.
Same here.
I wouldn't mind being drafted first, but I want to send this thing around the room. One rule, if you would have for anybody that's playing fantasy football, especially in our league, what is one rule, one piece of advice would you give that person? Now, and I'm gonna say for me, take your fanhood and just throw it clean out the window.
Don't give out advice there.
Don't be that guy that loves your team so much you want to draft a player from your team at every position. I swear to God, you are going to lose.
My advice would be, I don't know. My advice would be, if you have the time, because I don't know what position, you don't know what position you're drafting in. So my advice would be, play as many mock fantasy drafts as you can. in different slots, so you can get an idea of what could possibly be coming your way.
Wow, yo,
And
you know so much perfect information here. I encourage everybody listening to draft your starting lineup of your favorite football team. Go through it. Pick your defense, get your both wide receivers, get Patty Mahomes, get Pachinko. Go ahead and do that.
yeah, you want somebody to finish in last place.
My advice.
I'm not gonna help you beat me. No, I'm not doing that.
My advice is your best players on Sunday night and Monday night games are important.
Yes, they are, because they are win. That's your game winners right there.
And not only that, well, Mill said the most important thing. You got to throw all out who your favorite people are. You got to throw that out the window, man. Because if you sit, what people don't realize, if you sit in that first slot, everybody think, oh, you get the first pick. That is the hardest pick to have.
A lot of pressure.
Because if you don't pick right on that first one, you got about 20-something picks before it comes back to you again.
Can you imagine? Can you imagine a couple of years ago
when I got it?
Can you imagine a couple of years ago when everybody was picking
McCaffrey?
McCaffrey is the number one pick, and he was out the whole season. Woo!
I played in the league last year where I drafted, I think, 10th. I mean, I think about it to this day, and I can't believe this. I could have drafted Saquon Barkley and Derrick Henry with those first two picks.
I got
and that's
oh my God.
I got Saquon with my first pick, and it's crazy because I was 10th in this draft last year with my pick, and Saquon definitely was my first pick.
And even though I didn't make the playoffs, Derrick Henry got me through a lot of games.
I was lucky enough last year to get Saquon with the 6th pick and come back in the second round and get Lamar, and then turn around and get Terry McLaurin in the third. So that worked out well. And that got Brock Bowers at the end, like the 6th round or 7th round. He's a rookie. So that pretty much carried me to the championship as well. I lost it, but I still got there.
Yeah, I had the first pick last year. And y'all remember I drafted CeeDee Lamb.
Yeah,
my first overall pick. And I ended up getting Dak, and I want to say either the 3rd or the 4th round. I want to say the 4th round. And that's a combination. If the opportunity rises, I'm gonna keep 1,000. I'm gonna go for it again because I know that's a combination.
You gotta remember,
that's a combination.
They're not running that offense no more. They're running a totally different offense now. So that may not
don't
work
matter.
as well.
Dak is still throwing CeeDee the ball.
Okay.
Dak is still gonna sling it. They have no running game. CeeDee is still going to be
Kellen Moore
the
offense
#1
is
receiver.
gone. They're not doing that no more in Dallas. So good luck with that.
I don't care. I'm not trying to win football games. I'm trying to get points.
No, I'm talking about.
It's all about who's getting the ball.
Right. That's my point. Kellen Moore made Dak force it to CeeDee Lamb every single. That was the only option. But now that they got a new offensive coordinator, they're going to spread it. It's not going to be CeeDee Lamb, CeeDee Lamb, CeeDee Lamb. They're going to spread it around now. Now that they got Pickens and they got the running back that they got and the tight end that they got, they're not going to just force feed the Lamb anymore. So if you want to do that, I'm more than welcome to do that. I mean, that's your choice. But
it's going to be easier to force feed Lamb because with Pickens there, he's going to face less double coverage. He's going to face less safety help. He's going to get more one-on-ones with Pickens there. So even still, I mean, I can still even if he goes to Pickens more, he's still gonna go to CeeDee Lamb some, and I'm still getting the points for that.
Yeah, you're getting double the points.
So either way, it's still win-win. And check this out, DG. I don't like the Cowboys. Let's just. I mean, I feel like I can't lose in either situation.
I don't like the Eagles, but I still picked Saquon. I did. I got what you're saying. Yeah. It just won't be a situation where you think that Dak's going to be force feeding and give you all those points anymore. That's probably out the window.
No, Dak's. I'm on the full believe Dak's still going to get a lot of points.
Yeah. Hey, quick question for you, Neil. Quick question for you. let's say, for instance, next Saturday, not me, but someone can't make it. How do they get their picks? Is it the group auto picks for him, or is it the system auto picks?
Yeah,
Best
you
player
have.
available?
Yeah, the system's going to pick the best player available if you don't log in and make that adjustment and do it manually.
Got it. Okay.
Yeah, as soon as you log in, click on. Once you get into the draft, it's going to be an icon. Should be in the upper right hand corner. It says something like auto or manual, something like that. Once we log in, I'll find it and point it out to everybody. But if you don't click that on and click manual, it's going to pick the players for you. Even if you're already logged in, even if you're right there, it's still going to pick the players for you. So you gotta physically go in there and click it from auto to manual. Now, if you run out of time, then the computer's going to pick the best available player right then and there.
Let me ask you this: Can you toggle between it? Let's say, for instance, we get to the 6th round or whatever, and I don't know anybody else. Can I turn it back on for the computer to do it for me, or is it one time only?
Absolutely. No, you can do it. You can do it throughout the entire draft. Click in and out as many times as you want.
Got it.
Yeah, I think all drafts are like that. Yeah, but see, by me picking the Cowboys, if Dak gets hurt, hey, that's not my team. I want the Cowboys to lose anyway. But if they win, I win. So I can't lose.
Which leads to my advice. Strategy. Study, the injury reports, because they come up all the time, and watch out for some of the players that are available.
Yeah, Tuesday night, Wednesday morning, that waiver wire is crucial every week.
Yes.
Why are we giving out crucial game-related information?
Because I don't want no excuses when I beat y'all down.
Oh.
I want zero excuses.
Give it out the game plan. You want that?
Yes, I have trained and coached plenty of fantasy league champions.
Okay. All right.
I have no problem getting the game because I feel so strong and confident in my game. It don't matter. I need to level up my competition.
Okay. Sounds like that's a shot at y'all guys. Kevin and Roma, y'all not that good at competition?
What you mean? My spot in fantasy and his fantasy football league outside of winning it is solidified.
How many championships you got?
I ain't got none, but
okay. So how is it solidified then?
Good. I'm great.
It's solidified because he's never missed the playoffs.
Oh boy!
But don't everybody make the playoffs?
No, everybody makes the playoffs.
Oh, that's 10 league teams. Never mind. That's 10 league teams. Everybody make the playoffs. Sorry.
Yeah, this. Oh yeah. By the way, guys, this is not a 10 league team. This is an 18 league. 18 participants in this league now.
And only 8 makes the playoffs.
So did you decide?
How many teams? No, hold up. How many teams is in there?
18. I got 18 participants.
Damn.
Mark, you better hope you don't get the 10th pick.
The pick is going to be scarce.
So basically, it's like it's
going to get late early for a lot of us.
Strategy.
Hey, Mark, you better study up.
You better pick the right guys.
Hell, I ain't never had to study for a 20-team league. I mean, yeah, that takes some serious intensity. Because I tell you what, it depends on where you pick in that draft.
You're not gonna have no all-stars on your bench. Tell you that. Ain't gonna be no superstars on the bench.
I hope everybody's watching these dudes playing in the 3rd and 4th quarter this weekend, because that's who you're gonna end up with.
I ain't lying.
Yeah.
You gotta know the stars. You gotta know the bench. You gotta know who's the next man up. You gotta know who's about to get picked up.
It's strategy. That's the whole thing. We all got to pay attention, because there'll be times that they can make a change, last minute change. I remember that one time that my how to utilize, maximize, and I was ahead of Mark one week, and then all of a sudden I'm seeing Mark's beating me by like 100 points, and I'm like, wait a minute, what's going on?
So
Yeah,
so two quick
defense,
questions then.
kickers
Yeah.
are crucial. They're gonna give you the points.
Well,
You just gotta
damn
find
near
the
every
right
team,
defense.
damn near every defense in the league gonna be used this year.
I ain't lying.
So yeah, you got to be smart with it.
Get a defense in the
Yep.
third round.
Yeah.
So two quick questions, Bill. One, did you decide if you're gonna be 2 divisions or 4? And the other question is, I forgot it. But yeah, what about the division?
It's 4 divisions. 5.
4? Okay.
2 divisions gonna have 5 teams, and 2 divisions gonna have 4 teams.
Okay.
2 and 2.
Okay.
2's gonna have 5.
Oh,
2
the second
have 4.
question. There, here it is. Here it is. Of the 18, how many qualify for the playoffs? 10, 12?
8.
8. Oh, let me double check that real quick. It might be 10. Let me see something real quick.
It would be great if it was 10.
Playoffs. No, it's only 8. The maximum number is 8.
Okay.
The maximum number. If I could bring it to 10, I could. I would.
Have you ever had 18 before? Or is this?
This is the most I've ever had in a fantasy league. So to me, for real, I won already.
and the funny thing is, you're not playing everybody either.
Oh no.
Because there's some teams, right? But there's some people who I'm not even like. I don't think I'm playing Romar this season.
Week
Or
9.
Rev.
Week 9.
Well, you lucky you don't see me, Kevin.
So I'm thinking
Hey,
like
you keep on talking about weak line. Don't let it be a rude awakening for you.
I'm just joking, man.
oh man.
I don't know. I don't know who I'm gonna have on my team, so I can't talk trash yet.
So, like I said, I'm
I
not
don't
even
care
saying,
who got on my team week 9. I'm coming for you.
that's why any given Sunday / Monday.
Don't be talking trash, and then come week 9, you got the Saints quarterback as your starter. Cause I don't want to hear it.
Y'all better tell them I'm good at predicting things before they happen.
Well, what's gonna happen week 1?
Oh, that's me and you.
Yeah.
Oh,
Dragon.
Oh,
I'm dragging.
All right, we'll see about that.
Ooh.
We'll see about that.
I got
What's after the draft?
Rouse on week 1.
I'll tell you, it's BTA.
man, I hope I get the 18th pick. Please, come on, give me the 18th.
What?
I-
Boots to asphalt. Because
Yeah.
that's the only thing it's gonna be for you.
belts, boots, whatever. But
Ain't no ass gonna be. It ain't gonna be no ass.
nah.
The way I'm gonna beat you, it's gonna be.
Uh-oh.
I'm getting no. It ain't gonna be. You're right. It ain't gonna be the ass.
You gonna be like, I won't go to that salad. You
Mm-mm.
gonna want to be in a padded room by yourself.
It ain't gonna
3
be.
days.
It ain't gonna be no. It ain't gonna be no belts ass. It's BTH. It ain't gonna be ass. It'll be hind parts. I'm gonna give you an old school beat that.
Mill, you go send him out there to go get his own switches. See him
Uh-huh.
go get his own switches.
Send him outside, get his own switch.
And when that don't happen,
Uh-huh.
you gonna be sitting in the padded room like Forrest Gump. Like when he was sitting on the points after the old man busted his mama up.
Oh my god!
Stupid as
What kind of sound? Oh my god! Sound effects, man.
yeah. Week
Your
1.
mama
All
must really love
hail
you.
the skins. All hail the skins. Host the Hopewell Pecker Punters.
What? That's your name.
Yeah.
I don't want to play. I don't want to play.
Yeah, my mascot Draymond Green choking up. They ain't never seen it.
Right. What the
I gotta log in and look at this, man.
Oh my god!
Come on, bro.
Yeah,
You don't put no homo behind it.
I got Rudy Gobert choking out Draymond
Oh
as a profile picture.
I'm gonna have we're gonna have to put a disclaimer.
Roma, he is not lying. His name,
I
that
know.
is his real name.
I see.
Oh boy!
And I don't see how there's no homo behind it because you're causing bodily harm to it. I mean, you're not doing nothing sexual about that.
Bro, I don't want to play nobody team that's
Boy.
heckle punters.
Taco pony.
That's exactly.
Jesus.
why I named it that.
Well, I'm a draft.
So who is Team 18?
Oh,
It's with Team 18.
yeah.
That person that I gotta get back with that person. He hasn't logged in. That person hasn't logged in yet.
Okay. Well, if they don't mill, I'll take it, and I can have 2 if you don't mind. I'll take 2.
No,
We can't. We ain't doing that. No, we ain't doing that.
I mean, it wouldn't make a difference because I'll drag both of your teams.
Okay.
Yeah, and yeah, because see, the thing about that that is, you still ain't gonna win.
Okay.
And I'm not saying it's dragging. There's a lot. The way fantasy leagues go, I don't care how far you bend the rules and you try to finesse the system and try to max manipulate your way all the way to the top. You still end up losing because the players you scheme and draft for, they end up not playing, getting benched at halftime, get hurt. There's too many intangibles.
Yeah, absolutely. That's why I ain't talking trash because I can't. I don't even know who I got.
Or they just have off games. They just have off games.
You could really go into that draft and think you got a really good team, and injuries and non-playing time and not getting the ball comes into effect, and you screwed. Because you can't change out your team.
Last bit of advice for everybody before we head on out here. We're gonna pick this up again next for the draft. We're gonna talk more football for the draft. One more advice I want to give everybody is look who you're dealing with. When I say that, no KYP, know your personnel, know who your players are starting, know who they are playing against. If your running back is facing a tough defense, go ahead and swap him out for a more favorable matchup. If your quarterback is playing against a tough defense and you're not really sold on him to begin with, go with the easier matchup. Because that goes a long way.
Underrated comment because you have a lot of people that are in these drafts that just stick with their starting lineup the whole season through. So I hope we got some of those. Yeah, some easy wins.
If you know your players don't play well in bad weather and they going somewhere in the snow or it's raining all day where they at, start more running backs than you would wide receivers on days like that. Because that's what's going to carry you. And like I said, always pay attention to the way where I look at your matchups, look at the weather. Look at where they're going. Look at where they're going. If they got one thing, I love what Mark as boy light to our eyes is never going to go off. We're going to pay attention to those teams that's on the East Coast and West Coast and got to travel across the country.
Oh yes.
We're gonna take a long, hard look at that and how well they fare over the season. Because a lot of times these East Coast teams travel out west or have these real tough road schedules. They're game.
Yeah, especially if you got to play 1 o'clock games.
Yeah, they're destined to have an off game every now and then if they're on a road trip, or they're facing 2 teams within 3 weeks, i.e. I think we got to face the Giants 2 times in 3 weeks. We got to face Commanders 3 times in a month, something like that.
3 times in a month.
2 times. I mean, say 2 times in 3 weeks. Because I think we face y'all, Buffalo, to y'all again.
Galloway, you joining Cab and Pick'em League this year too?
Sure, if I'm invited to it, no problem. Yeah, I'll join. Not a problem.
Yeah,
but you got to also
send us.
Keep in mind the teams that are going to be playing overseas as well. That's going to be a big factor. There's a lot of games that's playing out the country.
Yeah.
All right, guys, we gotta get out of here. We're gonna pick this up more next week. Mark, is anything you want to let us know before we bounce?
Yeah, you better make sure next week you pick correctly. Because if you don't,
oh yeah,
it is a wrap.
We own that fantasy football. We is on that. Mr. DG, Derek Galloway, appreciate you coming in, man. Got anything you want to say before we bounce?
Thanks for having me. Nothing I want to say, but draft your whole team, your favorite team. There you go. Good advice.
My man.
I'm wrong with that.
Hey, y'all. Thank y'all for spending the afternoon with us. It has been a Studio W Sports page. I want to say happy belated birthday, late great Kobe Bryant. Yusuf Robinson, happy birthday, bro. I love you. And as always, I'll see you in church tomorrow.